that button right there. That's the earliest I've ever said that. I actually remembered.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, I know. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Francis Fernandez.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm already dressed up in my costume. I am going as a 9-to-5er who does an improv comedy geek show at night. So I
Wow.
hope I'm doing the
That's a
appropriate
big
costume for it.
stretch.
I know. It's a bit stretch, but that's my costume for today. So, getting it fresh.
All right, good. We are joined. He is the creator of the comic and graphic novel Cybersymbiosis. It's Woody Arnold. Welcome to the show.
Yay.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks for
Hello.
being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So a little later in the show, we're going to talk about Woody's graphic novel and the Kickstarter he's got going right now. We're also going to talk about a new show he and I are involved with that starts tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, folks.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that.
All right. A little tease there, folks. Lots of news on tonight's show.
It's
All right.
Jan-
Thanks, everybody, for watching. I see Paul and Marks and Lister's Mate and Lizzie and Scorpio and Tamir. Hello, thanks, guys. We appreciate you. We'll need your help for our geeky game. We're going to play Super Camera Freeze later on the show. But first, we're going to start with our super geeky question, which Francis has for us.
Well, look, we're pretty much there. The world is getting all more technology like. AI is taking over. Sooner or later, Alexa will really be your wife. So the real question we want to know from you guys, with the many different types of cyberpunk worlds out there, what cyberpunk world would you want to live in?
All right, let us know in the chat, folks, or in posts if you're watching, in the comments, what cyberpunk world would you want to live in? Because of Woody's comic.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Woody.
Well, yeah, I guess I'd probably have to pick my own as well. But I mean, but the thing is I also know how messed up that world is. So I don't think I'd want to. I think probably the one I would actually pick, though, if I was going to pick one, probably would be Cowboy Bebop. I know some people.
My answer.
Yeah, see, not everybody would consider that cyberpunk, but it was one of the influences on my comic series, and I think it's probably like the least objectionable and the safest place to live.
No, that's totally cyberpunk. Oh yeah. Totally. Yeah.
You know what?
I'll get that.
Yeah, I'll get it. Go ahead, Francis. Give your answer.
I like that Michael as a choice of Max Headroom as the cyberpunk world he would like.
Why would you pick that one? That one's horrible.
I don't know, but I love it because I just recently watched that movie, like the short movie that's led right before the TV series.
When they had the original characters. Yeah, the original versions of them, yeah.
I didn't realize it was like kind of Britishy, I guess.
Yeah.
I was so surprised by that. Max Headroom, not too bad because at least you get.
Is that your answer or your Michael's answer?
No, I was answering. I was just reading some from the chat while you went away.
Max Headroom's that's a great. I love that show.
Yeah, it was really cool at the time. I remember really liking it, but wow, that would be almost as bad as living in the RoboCop world.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And I would like Matrix Light too. Their virtual sky.
I knew someone was going to say Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah,
Matrix Light.
It's Matrix Light.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
I guess if I were to pick one, I'm saying it right there. It would be the Matrix because I too would talk to the agent and say, "Put me back in because steak is delicious, ignorance is bliss."
Yeah.
You'd be Joe Pantaleono's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you don't. Oh God, that's another one I wouldn't want to live in.
But I wouldn't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm plugged in. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, Francis, you're not choosing Battle Angel Alita?
Is that cyberpunk?
I don't know. Or you just consider that more of like an android?
It's post-apocalyptic, actually.
Yeah, it is post-apocalyptic.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll say post-apocalyptic cyberpunk.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes.
So Woody, you're right. Before I was looking on your website earlier today, and you say the cyberpunk, you mentioned Cowboy Bebop as one of your influences. That's why I thought, oh shit, it is actually kind of cyberpunk.
Well, in as much as I like having space travel as an element, and you look at some of the cyberpunk worlds, and they focus on Earth, and there's clearly space travel going on, but it's kind of like a background thing, and you never really get to see it. And I wanted to be able to explore some of those themes in my own series at some point.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So Paul here says any cyberpunk is bad, but I like Cowboy Bebop, as you said, because it's actually not all bad. There's some bad elements, of course, but there's
Yeah.
plenty of places you could go that are perfectly fine as well.
Yeah, nice places to live. I mean, living on
Yeah.
Mars, like many of the space stations, the colonies they have. Probably not Earth, but
Yeah, you can still listen to cassette tapes. That's great.
Oh yeah, and Betamax.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, was that actually a Betamax, not a VHS?
They had a Betamax in that one, like the last Betamax.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Max Headroom was British, listener says, but it was more popular in America.
I think that's probably true. I mean, like the TV show was an American show, and the main actor, I forget his name, is a British actor, but they got him to play an American character.
Oh yeah, I'm blanking on his name. I know exactly who it is, but
He was in Star Trek.
He's been in everything. Oh yeah. He played that time traveler guy that was ripping him off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's interesting. They actually had. I think in the online game they actually did a storyline where they explained where that ship came from.
Oh, did they really? Oh,
They when I was watching the series on a YouTube channel called Certifiably In Game, and he plays that, and he just is exploring all these abandoned storylines that never went anywhere in the shows, and they're like apparently tying them all in together in that game.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice. Mark says the Peripheral. I heard about this. I know it just came out recently, but I don't know. Real, I haven't seen it, so I don't. So sure it counts,
Yeah,
Mark. I'll say it does.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm not going to say he's wrong. He probably is right.
Mark says another good choice. I really did enjoy actually this book and the show, Altered Carbon. Dangerous, but you could become immortal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you can get re-sleeved in all these different bodies. So
I saw the first episode of that, but I found it very hard to get into.
The first season I loved. Second season wasn't as good, but and then it got canceled.
Yeah, look. So I looked up because I wasn't sure. I'm like, do I know what is considered cyberpunk? And I looked it up, and these are the 15 best movies that are considered cyberpunk.
By the way, Matt
like,
Frewer is the Max Headroom actor.
Yep, that's
Thank
the
you,
guy.
Michael.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, you're so right. I guess I'm looking at all this. I'm like, there's not a single good cyberpunk world
In the top 15
in the top 15
on this list.
No,
Yeah.
it's like all of it is bad. Like,
So what's number one?
Number one is Blade Runner, which I'm.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. That world is messed up.
Number two being The Matrix. So at least I'm in the top 5 is my choices.
Yeah.
I guess Blade Runner isn't that. I mean, super atmospheric, but I guess not really a great world to live in.
No,
No,
really.
it's kind of ecologically broken.
Yeah, but at least.
Oh, that's right, because a lot of people have actually left. Most people have actually left Earth because of how crappy it is. Yeah, at least if you have the money.
Yeah. Yeah, they. I will say I did like the sequel a lot. I thought they did some good stuff with that. Though it was just as kind of weirdly impenetrable as the first one, where you don't necessarily know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite is actually the animated show Blade Runner Black Lotus that came out last year.
I haven't had a chance to see that yet.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But by the way, Paul once again is saying he's not going to give up. We got you, Paul. John Yamane. We mentioned it before.
You know what's funny is I think it's because I said Matrix Light, and Paul's like, "Oh no, I mean Johnny Mnemonic." And no, I know. Just saying.
Well, the thing about that one that I find interesting is that you only ever see like this one little journey that Johnny goes on, and you don't actually see what the rest of the world is like. And you meet a few people. Everything is over the course of one night because he's going to die if he doesn't solve his problem. So it's like, just rushing to get, the answers, but you don't actually see what the world is, the conditions of that world are. Just very light on world building. And so it might actually be, it might actually be a nice place to live.
Could be.
I mean,
could be the first cyberpunk world where it's like, yeah, sure. Well, it's all good.
I love that not one person's mentioning Tech War.
Tech War. I love those books.
Oh man,
Yeah.
William Shatner. They did a short run TV series too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I caught the first issue of the comic series back in the '90s, and they drew the main character to look exactly like Shatner, and he had a commentary. He's like, "Yes, this is great. This is exactly how I envisioned my character." Yep, William Shatner and his famous ego.
Wow.
Yeah. Tech War actually wouldn't be necessarily a bad place to live in.
No, I actually I think it would be a pretty nice place overall.
So Tammy says, I refuse to live in Logan's Run. I'm getting too old for that because that's where you, I think after 25, I think it was, you would be killed.
Yeah. Well, I think it was 30 in the books.
Oh, is it 30?
But,
okay.
Yeah.
But
right. I don't think that one qualifies as cyberpunk. I'd say that was like post-apocalyptic sci-fi.
Yeah.
That's right. You can still have it, Tammy.
Yeah. It probably looks a little cyberpunky until you get outside and you're like, whoa.
It's like they call Tron here. They have Tron in the top 15.
Yeah, I would say so. God, I was so happy when the sequel came out because I waited my whole life for that. And
oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I loved Tron as a kid. That was one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, no, I loved it as a kid too. I don't think it holds up, but
I think it does actually. I remember catching it one time when I was on a business trip, just nothing to do, and it came on the TV in the motel, and I was watching it, and I was really like just captured by the idea of this religious war over whether or not we exist. And I thought that was a rather interesting concept, and I thought, yeah, I mean, technologically, maybe it doesn't hold up in terms of special effects, but
that's what it really looks bad. Yeah. But I mean, concept wise, it's very cool. Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you're also considering like they're inside of a computer world, so it could look like whatever, and you still see the people, and the people look, still look good, because it was just like digital effects on top of them, and I actually think it holds up better than a lot of other shows produced later.
Well, listen, the Tron cycles are amazing, and that's my favorite thing in the video game. I played that Tron cycle stuff all the time.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Let's get to the chat. Scorpio, hello Scorpio. He says, the Deus Ex video game world, which I've played those games, they're great. Yes. Sign me up for some of those enhancements. Yeah, that's a lot of cybernetic enhancements going on in that game. And Deus Ex, it's good. Good call, Scorpio. Good night of SG, and then hopefully hitting the gym after. Hey, that's like my night too, Scorpio. I'm with you.
Oh, Stargate Universe, huh? Yeah, I'd love to have some more of that.
No, sir. The show you're on right now, super geeked up. Well, okay. I would definitely not like to have more of that.
Yeah.
I would like to have more Stargate, but not Stargate Universe.
Stargate Universe, the problem I think with that is they didn't know what they had, because it felt to me like they were trying to follow up on, like, see, Battlestar Galactica was just ending, and they're like, oh, we need more of that hot stuff from Battlestar Galactica, but that's not what the Stargate fans wanted, and like the first half of the season should have been the first 2 or 3 episodes. And then they should have been getting on with something more recognizable. Like they ruined it on the pacing, and by the time they corrected it and figured out what they were supposed to be doing, they'd already lost half their fan base.
So, Franz, I think you'll like this one from Paul. Cyberpunk 2077. You like that, right?
I do. I very much do.
That's Night City is the name of the city in that, right?
Yeah, they named it's Night City in California, weirdly enough, but it is Night City. And if you want dystopian, Cyberpunk 2077 is very dystopian if you play the whole thing.
So I know this isn't on your list, but it was pointed out that I should bring up Red Dwarf at some point during the show. I guess you guys have not seen it.
Don't listen to listeners, mate. He just tells you weird things, and
he tries to bring up. Haven't seen it though.
Tries to bring up Red Dwarf and She-Hulk every single show.
Yeah. Well, Red Dwarf is awesome. And there's actually I think one of the seasons was entirely a send up to Blade Runner.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tammy says, "Is Fifth Element cyberpunk? I mean, the clothes and a lot of the Earth seem like it."
Wow, that's.
I mean, I've always think they're more just sci-fi, but
I think so.
Yeah,
but it's a great movie, so I'm happy to
talk about
you mention it, Tammy. Yeah, love that movie.
Yeah.
So, like me, Marks is a fan of SG-1 and Atlantis. We're awesome. Atlantis was robbed with that ending. Yes, I agree.
Well, they thought they were having one more season.
They thought, actually, we were at Dragon Con, Marks and I at the Stargate panel. They actually were going to do movies, they thought.
Oh, yeah?
As well, yeah, TV movies.
Stargate
SG-1 did.
Well, that didn't happen. The entire thing kind of imploded after that.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
well, because I think Marx has told me. I think Sci-Fi Network told them you're either going to do Universe or Atlantis. We're not going to let you do both, and they chose Universe. Unfortunately,
They should have picked Atlantis.
Yeah.
Well,
Marx, tell me if that's correct. I think that's what he told me.
Yeah. You know what bugged me, by the way. I don't know why I care so much, but it felt really upset that like Major Lorne didn't appear in the last scene of the show. Like he was such an essential character and was so involved in the final episode, and yet he wasn't there at the end. You know, with everybody. Yeah, with everybody. Yeah. So it's just
Okay.
every time I see that, it just bugs me. Like, why isn't he there?
All right. Oh, we got some refaces already from Tammy about stuff we're talking about, so we'll share those later in the show. Those are always fun. Thanks, Tammy.
Some what now? Briefcases?
Oh, yeah, we'll tell you. Don't worry.
Okay, all right.
We'll tell
All
you
right.
later in the show. Francis will tell you what a reface is. Maybe you'll have a different face.
Oh,
never know.
refacing. Oh, okay.
Refacing, yes.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, that was good. Great Cyberpunk choices there, everyone. You can keep putting them in the chat if you like.
Yeah.
But it's time for our geek game of the night. This is called Super Camera Freeze, and we're going to need your help in the chat.
Okay.
So, give us like either a fandom world like Star Wars or Harry Potter, or some fictional characters, because we're gonna do a scene where we're talking somehow through like a Zoom type thing, or like through Star Trek viewfinders or holograms in Star Wars or something like that. And during the scene, any of us can say something like, "Oh, you froze up," or "What was that? I didn't quite get you." And the person then has to redo the line they just did in some kind of different way. All right. So the fun is kind of to challenge each other to come up with new lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need some suggestions from you guys, like what kind of world you want us to be in, or just what kind of characters you want to see us play. And again, not made up ones like Lady Facelap, which always gets mentioned, but like Luke Skywalker or Wonder Woman, that kind of stuff. Oh,
Lady Face Slap.
that's Necrodius, one of our longtime viewers, made that character up, so she always gets
Okay.
mentioned, just like Red Dwarf
All right.
gets mentioned every show.
Okay.
And here's She-Hulk. Oh, now he gets his other favorite thing into the show besides Red Dwarf, She-Hulk.
There we go.
I like that Francis. Paul says
I
this
know,
because I bet
specifically-
you saw it too. It's from Black Adam.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did see Black Adam. Yes, I did.
It was actually better
And-
than I thought. I thought it was pretty good. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Quickly.
Oh, what did I think?
Yeah.
It was loud.
what a ringing endorsement, folks.
I have not seen it yet.
It was actually, like I said, I didn't expect too much. I enjoyed it overall. I thought it was pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
I
fine.
did love
It was
seeing
fine.
though. I did love seeing other heroes like Hawkman and Adam Smasher, and particularly Dr. Fate, who's one of my favorites. So I liked seeing those guys.
Pierce is great. I think Pierce Brosnan
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
hey,
hoping-
Alex, thanks for tuning in. All right, so we got Adam Smasher, She-Hulk, Plastic Man, specifically for me, Paul says. Martian Manhunter, of course, from Marx. Adam Smasher, there's an Adam Smasher in 2077 in Cyberpunk?
Yes, there's a. It's.
I thought he meant
there's
the
an
Black Adam character.
I know. Yeah, I think it is Adam Smasher in. Is his name Adam Smasher in Cyberpunk? I want to say he has. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is Adam.
Or is it ADAM, like he's Adam
it
and he
is
smashes
Atom.
things?
It is it is Atom, as in like atomic. Yeah, Adam Smasher.
Damn it, Francis. Mark says spoilers. Now I know it's loud.
Well, someone's gonna have to tell you at some point.
All right.
Yeah.
Crichton, the service mechanoid from Red Dwarf, is another choice here. Oh, Squirrel
Hey.
Girl. I like that one. All right. Who do you want to be, Crichton? Woody? Or who do you want to be?
Crichton's easy.
Does he speak?
Crichton speaks. He has some very. I mean, I'm not going to do the accent, but he's got very specific ways he talks. Yes, I can do Crichton.
Oh, I thought you guys were saying like Michael Crichton. I'm like, I mean, he's an author.
It could be John Crichton from Farscape.
It could be.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Who's the Juicy Fruit guy? Was this the commercials, right? Does anybody remember the Juicy Fruit guy? This sounds vaguely familiar to me.
Not really.
Tell me more. I think it was a running commercial or something. Oh, Roy Batty from Blade Runner. All right.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that actually spelled with T's? I always thought it was with D.
I think it's teased. I'm pretty sure she's
Oh,
right. Yeah.
that would make more sense. You wouldn't want to be so on the nose with a character like that.
Yeah. All right. Since Paul wants me to play Plastic Man, I'll do it. I'll be Plastic Man.
I'll
What are you
be
gonna do?
Adam Smasher from 2077. That's cool.
Okay.
I mean, not that it's only going to make sense to the people who played the game.
What is
No,
okay? Just
whatever.
give us a quick rundown. Who is he? What does he do?
He's this really angry. The thing, he doesn't say much, which is the weird thing. So it's funny that he's picked a character that doesn't say much. He's just a big robotic body with like a little big head, and that's it. Just a head on a metallic body. The rest of it's all just.
All right. So that's who Francis is. Woody is
Yeah.
Crichton, the service mechanoid
Yes.
from Red Dwarf.
So I'm gonna make sure I understand what I'm doing here. So I'm pretending to be Crichton, talking
Yes.
like Crichton. Okay,
Yes,
all right.
yes. And
Yes,
I'm Plastic Man.
Yes, Mr. Lister, sir.
There you go.
And we are. Give us a scene. We need a scene, folks. What are we? I mean,
So what are we doing?
What are we talking about? Give us a topic that we're talking about via pulsed hologram. Let's say we're talking via hologram. That's fine. But what are we talking about? What these three characters that are kind of unusual to be? Well, I think Plastic Man is the most unusual to be with you two, but in the scene. But why not?
I know. I'm just I'm just a killing machine.
We
That's
can
cool.
talk about how to properly prepare space weevils.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. How about this? How loud movies are now? Great, Marks. Perfect.
Okay. All right,
That's
that
what we're
works. That
discussing.
works.
At any point, any of us can say something like, "Oh, you froze up," or "What was that?" Something, and then we have to redo the line if someone says.
Okay.
That. All right. I guess I'll start. Hey, you guys. I don't know what the hell that accent is.
Is that Plastic Man?
That was supposed to be Plastic. He's very exuberant, but I don't know what the honky tonk accent was. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey, oh my God, I just came from Black Adam. It was so loud. Oh my God, if my ears couldn't stretch, they'd be blown out. Don't you? What do you think, Crichton?
Light mode. I love the movie. It was great. The best movie ever.
Oh, and okay, wow. How about you? What is your name? Adam Smasher?
Movies are loud. It makes me angry. Oh, why? If they were only quieter, I would really enjoy them as I eat my delicious popcorn.
Well, I'm sorry that I didn't really get all that. You kind of just froze up on me.
I was saying movies need jujubes.
You sound like Batman.
Wow, those are really delicious. I was thinking that too. You know, I'm best friends with Batman. He's a good buddy of mine. We fight crime a lot.
What was that you were saying?
Oh, I was saying Batman is my secret lover. We really get it on in the Batcave, but don't tell anyone. Anyway, Crichton, what is your favorite movie? Wow. Okay, that's a great
Damn it.
one. Wait, I think you broke up, Crichton. I didn't hear anything. You must have broke up. What was your favorite movie?
I was trying to remember something from the Red Red
Dwarf's your favorite series? Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
that was my favorite movie. Yeah, absolutely.
People keep talking about that.
That's very meta.
It's very what?
Meta. Oh, where is she? Is all I want to know.
What do you want to know?
What'd you do with her, Joker?
Oh my God, it is Batman, actually. He was just in disguise as Adam Smasher.
I had to, because, as I must stop crime, my cybernetic body is a bit too, bulky. So I had to hide in it, because that's what Batmans do. They hide.
Well, wait, what do Batmans do?
They, Batman normally, swing bats and make sure that they're okay for the next player, especially for the World Series. It's coming up, isn't it? I love baseball.
Oh, yeah, I love swinging, so I'm with you, Bats.
Wait, I think we're talking about something different.
I don't know, Crichton, what do you think about swinging bats?
I love to swing them all the time. They make great ingredients when you're trying to prepare food.
Wait, you froze up. What do you love to do all the time?
Put myself in the repair mech and I get destroyed.
Oh, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I was once a really handsome, bald, robotic man. Now, apparently, I'm Christian Bale. It's very complicated. But anyway, Plastic Man. Why are we talking about this stuff? We're talking
What?
about
We're
movies.
talking about how loud movies are.
Exactly. So tell me, what's your favorite quiet movie?
Oh, you know that one with what is there? Is it Emily Blunt and they can't say anything through the whole movie? Is that the one? You know, because the monsters will get them or something.
Look, your whatever internet you're using sucks. Tell me that again.
Oh, okay. I said my favorite one are the you know, the Groucho Marx movies. Aren't they silent films?
The wrong type of quiet. How dare you? Now I have to kick your ass. It's what I do.
All right. Well, I actually enjoy that.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the permission. All right, I'm after you.
All right. Well, see you later, Crichton. I got to get my ass kicked by Batman.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. End scene.
Yeah, I'm clearly well equipped for improv.
No, it was fine, man. Like, well, I like how you turned Adam Smasher to Batman.
No,
Yeah,
fine. I'll
well-
do that, man. That's cool. I'll take it.
There's a particular director that they keep ridiculing on Red Dwarf, and I was like, oh, I was going to go with that, and then I could not think of the name in the spur of the moment.
So let's see. Does Plastic Man eat gum? That could have been. Oh, hello, Peggy. Thanks for watching. Maybe that could have been a topic. I think that was before we started. I'm sorry. Which gum? Yes, we could have talked about that. That was good.
If this was Smallville, it would certainly.
Was gum?
Well,
Topic
they had
of
that an episode where they clearly got paid to put gum on the show, and they never ate the
I
gum
love
gum.
Smallville, but they were one of the worst about product placement. They made it
Yeah.
so obvious. Yeah,
That one was the worst of all of them. Most of them were
was.
not so bad.
it's like,
but that one
I'm
was
going to go
horrible.
chase him in my Yaris. Close up on the Yaris symbol.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you got to pay for the show somehow.
You look
Francis,
thirsty,
you
Clark.
might want to
sure
turn.
could use
Can
a
you turn up a little bit?
Coca-Cola.
Francis, you sound light to the rest, less loud than the rest of us. Speaking of how loud movies are.
Oh, do I sound quiet? Oh, you know what? It's probably in the settings. Give me a second.
Okay.
I actually thought that show was all right until Superman actually became the executive producer, and then they kind of lost its magic.
Oh,
They,
I actually love all Smallville, though. I mean, it had its ups and downs, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
I
I think the first 5 seasons were the best.
probably agree with that.
Yeah.
At least with Plastic Man, there is always protection with those two lovers. Oh, because he's rubber.
There you go.
'Cause he's made of
'cause
rubber.
He's
I get it.
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Crichton.
Oh, is that what it is? Crichton loves Casablanca. Is that
Yes,
his
he
favorite
does.
movie?
Yes, he does. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, no.
Well, there it is. I'm not the super fan I thought I was.
I don't
Mr.
think anyone knows
also-
more than listeners may about Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
It's Sportmaster in disguise as Batman. That's what it was.
Oh, that I should. Yeah, because of the bats. Oh man, that should have been it.
Oh, right. Sportsmaster is the sports guy. Yeah, he's in what the frick's the show? Stargirl. Yeah, that's what.
I like how they said that on the Alice trailers that Ben Affleck's Daredevil was just him trying out for Batman.
It pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so there you go, folks. That was Super Camera Freeze. Thanks for those suggestions.
Yes.
Let's talk to. Thanks everybody for watching. Please, if you haven't yet, if you're new to the show, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. That's below the video.
Click like.
It. Ring the bell. Do all the stuff that helps us out very much. And rocket
Click the
launchers
dollar
away.
sign. Click that dollar sign that's underneath the chat. Just click it randomly. Whatever. It's fine.
Well, just so you know, if you that's a way you can do a super chat, but it'll have you put in an amount. It won't do it right away.
yeah.
But that is a way to support us. But yes, I'm not. He's not like tricking you into.
No. It's not like that'd be terrible if there was just like a button that you just randomly press and all of a sudden they just give you
$100.
All right, thanks. I guess.
But if you do like what you see, you could pledge any amount you like to super chat.
Pledge please. If people know
I
we're
also
here.
like that this is not rocket launchers, but rocket lunchers. Like so,
Oh.
you shoot someone's
okay.
lunch through out of the
Like-
rocket.
Like a T-shirt cannon, but he gets sandwiches.
Yeah, I would
yeah,
like that.
Okay, all right.
You get little
I-
crackers, ham, and cheese.
I could
and-
see that working, like those hoagie sandwiches that they wrap in the plastic that are basically a bullet. and you fire those things out.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you just tell people open your mouse and you shoot the big long dong right into the mouth.
Have you guys ever seen Scrap Mechanic? The game Scrap Mechanic?
No.
I haven't. I don't know what that is actually. But
Well,
sounds great.
you just have, it's a physics engine where you can build machines, right? But they have a survival mode and these little weird gnome dwarf characters. And when you get knocked out, you feed them a giant sandwich. It's like this long, and then you just stick it in their mouth, and they just suddenly just suck it in, and then they come back. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Well, apparently everyone loves this game, so I'm gonna have to look into this because
man, I'll send you guys a link. Actually, there's I'm a fan of the Neebs Gaming YouTube channel, and they played a ton out of that game, and you can see some pretty fun stuff.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, well, let's talk about some other fun stuff, which is Cybersymbiosis.
Yes. My comic series.
All right, well, let's start by telling people about it. What is it about?
Well, okay, so it takes place in an alternate future, roughly 200 years from when I started the comic in 2016. So it's 2216, and it's a time period where Earth has experienced 2 world wars. We have space colonization, tech levels about equal to Ghost in the Shell, and the Cyberpunk series that everybody should have been mentioning during the list at the beginning. And
oh yeah, wow, we forgot all about that. I can't believe we forgot.
I didn't. I just didn't mention it. I was waiting to see.
Oh, you're supposed to say it then,
right? But I wanted to see if somebody would suggest it. So yeah, and then there was an event where Mount Rainier erupted, the mountain that we have here in Washington, and the eruption was caused by a dimensional portal that opened, and click to the first page of chapter 1, and you'll see a picture of the mountain. But basically, you have an alien world where they was populated by fantasy races. Scroll down just a little bit, and there it is. Yes, and so they had to abandon their world when it was invaded by a cosmic horror army, and so they ended up on Earth at the time period when it was looks like Ghost in the Shell. So we have these alien races that are similar to fantasy creatures, and like elves and dwarves and so forth, and they brought their own culture and mysticism and magic with them, and mixing that in a world that's highly technologically advanced. And so it's a fun comic series. I actually have drawn I like to compare it to the movie Krull mixed with Alien Nation. Two niche films that a lot of people haven't seen, but so like in the movie Krull, the heroes won and they managed to defeat their cosmic horror monster, but in my world they didn't, and so the people had to flee. I guess they should have had more horses with flaming hooves, but yeah.
That is. I hope that's in. I hope that's like in like one of the subtitles in one of your books. It's they should have had more horses with flaming hooves.
Well, I'm not trying to steal ideas necessarily, but in the comic book, it actually is kind of like follows like a heist crew that they're kind of like a con artist team that they're kind of a Robin Hood kind of group where they like to go after really bad people. If they get a chance to, but they end up taking a heist job, which is supposed to be just a simple paycheck, and then it kind of goes sideways as these things tend to do, and they end up, wanted, and they're being chased, and they have like this item in their possession, which is the really valuable that they can't offload, and so they're just trying to get to the bottom of what actually happened, because they were essentially betrayed and like tricked into the situation. So.
And what are you and what is the Kickstarter for? Like, what are you doing for the Kickstarter here?
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do a print run of the graphic novel. So what had occurred, as you guys may know or may not, is there was a paper shortage during COVID in the last couple of years, and so that had this result where at the lower end where I'm at, where the indie publishing scene, it became really hard for about a year to get anything, and when you could finally start ordering product again, prices had gone up and paper quality had gone down, and it became very hard to order your books at a reasonable price point. And so what we're having to do, I kind of never really wanted to do a crowdfund, because like I wanted the book to kind of like grow and support itself, which it was doing successfully. But right now, I have to be able to have books for Comic-Con and for events I go to, and
Oh
so
yeah, sure.
yeah, so what I'm trying to do is do a a Kickstarter to get a larger print run of the graphic novel, so I can get it at a price point where I can keep the price down, and not have to raise my rates, and hopefully actually finally be able to put it in shops. It's very hard for indie creators like myself to be able to get their books in the stores, and this will open up that possibility for me.
Awesome.
And yeah, and we've got some cool rewards. We talked about the project here, and have some ways for people to contribute, and also get some cool merchandise.
Well, look at this. Our buddy here, I don't know if I can get over the right thing here. Marks is already a backer for it. Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, and we really appreciate it.
And Scorpio says, man, that visual art is beautiful, really colorful.
Yeah, well, we wanted the city, like, to feel like a character. For anyone who's familiar with Seattle, when I came up with the story, I was actually at a place called the Card Kingdom, in Ballard, which is this neighborhood in Seattle, which is kind of likes to think of itself as its own city, and so I actually decided to center the story on that location initially, because that's where it was born. I am aware there is another popular cyberpunk universe that also takes place in Seattle, but if we all live here, you write about what you know. And
Exactly.
so,
Yeah.
and I actually think that there's like kind of a unique spin, because like when I look at the cyberpunk role playing games out there, because we're also developing a role playing game to go along with this as well, and it's interesting that if you look at like books, if you're looking at movies, comics, whatever, usually they follow heroes. Like the main character is the good guy, right? But then when you look at the cyberpunk role playing games, you're basically playing a criminal all the time. and like the video games,
Yeah.
it tends to be like that too. And so, but yet when you look at people who play role playing games, or follow like the movies and television, invariably you want to identify with the hero. And like in a role-playing game, you look at D&D, there is this overwhelming tendency to assume a heroic archetype, and I think that in a cyberpunk game or universe, there's room for somebody to do that.
Love it.
And like in the comic book series, even though my characters are kind of in the scoundrel category, there's no scumbags there, and they do see themselves as the good guys.
I like it.
By the way, Peggy had said I was about to add Alienation in a movie.
Parallel.
Hello, Peggy.
Oh,
I know
all right.
Peggy.
Oh,
I
good.
know
Oh,
Peggy.
thanks for watching, Peggy.
Yeah.
All right.
She is the professional con groupie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Yeah. You if you go to any convention here locally, and ask people, they will all know who she is. Speaking of which, where were you on Sunday? Or no, Saturday? Yeah, where were you last weekend, Peggy? I didn't see you at the show.
She was hiding.
That's right.
She was
So-
in a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listener
you Ghost in
Mate
the
says,
Shell.
oh.
Yes, absolutely. Great cyberpunk anime.
Yeah.
Listener Mate, by the way, says the RPG looks great. I loved it when Art of the Roll was testing it out.
Yeah, we had a good time. I thought I'd have more time with each session, unfortunately, so I would have paced it a little differently. We had to leave off at a cliffhanger that we hopefully can resolve at some point. But yeah, it's doing the role playing game is going to be a 5th edition compatible,
Nice.
which is a business decision, obviously. But I also like that how they did 5e. There's certain game balance things they did, which I think were massive improvements over 3rd edition.
All right, folks. So, again, here you go. If you go to miniaturedragon.com, there's that Back That Project. That'll take you right to the Kickstarter page. So that's a real easy way to get there. I also did put the full Kickstarter link in the chat, though, if you want to copy and paste that.
It goes straight in.
Yeah.
That I went to all the effort to get that thing to render properly, and you open up the website and it's out of alignment again, and I don't know why.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh,
Fine to me.
no.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good to me. Yeah.
No, it looks good. It's just it was supposed to be centered better and like up for I don't know, just hours trying to get that right, and suddenly you guys are opening the website and it's not quite right.
Oh, I see what
Nobody
you
would
I
know
see
that
what
unless
you
you
mean.
said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
see
again,
what you
here's
mean.
the Kickstarter, already almost $2,000 there. So
Yeah, we're as long as we can keep the momentum going. I mean, I don't really feel like there's much risk that we're not going to fund. I'd like to get to the some stretch goals, but I mean, if we could just get the first book covered, I think that would be great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Very
Yeah,
nice. Love it.
and actually, one of the things we're doing because of the pricing we're able to get is that anyone that backs to the $50 level, if we can do well enough to pull off the second stretch or the first stretch goal where we do the second graphic novel, we're actually throwing in both of those books at the $50 level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so I hope to do well enough that we can pull that off. Obviously, there was the hope that maybe that would be enough to get people to share it, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, look,
Sweet.
I'm sure the swag will definitely help with the.
Yeah.
I love it. You have a swag. You have swag.
Yeah. Yeah, and you were asking me before the show about hey, pay this much money and be able to get to play with me, and we actually do that at the higher levels. You can get one-on-one RPG sessions and get to play test the game.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Love it. Yeah.
It's really cool. And I was looking, there's a whole module up on the site, right?
Yeah. Every single module is going to have a pun name, so that one's Crimes of Fashion.
Okay, nice.
That was a module I put together as like an initial, just the first thing I wanted to have out. And it's, as long as you have the player's handbook, you can play that one as a mini RPG by itself.
Oh, nice.
It's my first module. I think the next one I do will look a little more polished, but it was a fun adventure when we played it, and I'm hoping to hear back from people that also get to play it and see what they did.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So again, miniaturedragon.com. You can get all the info about all the different comics there. Yes. And get the link to the Kickstarter and the module and the RPG information too. There's all in there on the website.
Yeah.
So check it out, folks. Please support if you can. We'll have all these links in the description section as well if you're watching in post. And one other thing Woody's doing, actually, Woody and I are both doing, starting tomorrow, it's the debut on the Art of the Roll. Too bad Greg's not in the chat. He usually is. But
Oh, yeah.
the Art of the Roll channel, we're actually starting a brand new RPG stream. It's Star Wars 5e, so using Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition to play Star Wars, based in the Old Republic timeline. It is called Risky Rishi. Ask Greg why it's called that. He's a weirdo. But it's Woody, me, Chaz, who's usually in the chat. Charles Gillespie is going to be part of it, and Amalia, who's on the normal stream, will be coming in probably later on after her work. It gets a little less crazy. So 10:15 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific. Basically, it's gonna happen right after their main Art of the Roll D&D show. A few minutes after that ends, we're gonna pop on and do some Star Warsy stuff. And it's the debut episode. Hope you can join us. We'll go for probably about 2 hours or so each week on Thursday nights.
You'll get to see Greg slowly go insane as the man never rests as he plays.
No, but dude, this is what keeps
every
him sane, I
single
feel.
game.
No, he would do this. He would do this 24 hours a day if he could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Well, he's running us through an adventure he's run before, so it probably will actually go pretty smooth.
But depending on what we do.
Yeah, that is true. I've actually have the second module I was working on. I've ran it through I think 4 different groups now, and it's interesting seeing how people approach it the same problem differently. And but then you get to the point where you can just do it in your sleep. So I think we'll be fine. But I suspect we're all going to be a little more heroic than some of his other players based upon our pre-campaign conversations.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hey, it's good to have heroes.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really looking forward to this, actually.
Well, yeah, I hope you tune in, folks. Twitch.tv/Art of the Roll is the main place to watch live. And go to 7:30 Eastern is the first show tomorrow, the D&D show, and then 10:15 will be ours. So you could just hang out there all night and just chat away and join in. And then if things go well, you can spend Twitch points or whatever the hell they call them. What do they call them?
Right,
channel points, I think.
Channel
points.
To have us do weird things, I'm sure.
And have Greg shave his beard, which
what?
Yeah, good Lord. Yeah, apparently somebody had got him to shave just one half of it. and so he had half.
That
a
was
beard
Matthew,
for a while.
actually. I think. It was Matthew. He was on our show before.
Since I'm not, I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow for this. Can you remind him that I gave him channel points to shave his name in his beard? Because that's the last time I saw him. He has to shave his name.
You spent channel points to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was.
spent-
He was.
But he didn't do it
you.
yet?
I
He was
don't know.
cursing. I bet he was.
It was. It
Dude,
was
that's really hard, Francis. That's a.
It was the last thing I did. Last
How many channel points did you
Thursday.
spend?
2,000,
Oh Jesus. Okay.
which is
Wow.
like,
All right. Oh, we'll definitely got to remind him.
yeah. So please
Well,
remind him that I am.
the thing is he's supposed to shave it on camera, and it might not be possible for him to do it on camera. So
Well, we'll
He-
accept
he's-
it off camera, and the song
Yeah.
shows up later.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's
that
hard to
15
fake.
minutes in between shows, he can do it then. He
Oh
doesn't need
yeah,
to eat or
exactly.
anything.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, there it is.
It's hard. It's hard to fake like putting his name on his beard. So
Yeah.
I'm just
By the way,
I can't wait. I look forward to it.
Chaz is here. Yes, that's Chaz. Chaz will be joining us tomorrow on
Oh
the show.
hey.
Thanks for being here, man.
I'm constantly amazed how much of a good sport he is about all those things. Like he'll act like just bizarre, weird, just to keep people happy.
No, he's great. And I've
Yeah.
already got some ideas I floated him about my character and how people can use channel points. So hopefully,
right
some
on.
fun.
Well, I think Ryan will just have to see how I play him, and then that will have to evolve. So.
I don't know. Woody, get your accents ready. Is all I'm saying. Get your
Oh my
accents
God, I
ready.
don't do accents well. Oh my God, I am not Greg.
that's better. We do accents. Well, I do accents terribly, and everyone seems to
Yeah.
love them. Mark says, "Gotta love that pun power." By the way, based on your fashion.
Oh,
pun.
right.
Oh.
I actually I have a list. I've been keeping of puns that I've been saving up
Oh,
for.
Marx
yeah.
is known as the Punisher around here, so he would love that.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And Michael's pointing out that you wanted someone to mention it, so he's mentioning in the chat. That's why.
Oh,
put
thank
it
you,
in the
thank
chat. Okay.
So hold on. Which issue was this? So I've actually got in. Is it number 3? One of my comics. No, I think it was number Diceman number 2 maybe. In one of my comics, I have a little 4-page. Oh, there it is. Yes. So if you Marks, if you look at go down my page and look at the Diceman number 2. And the last 4 pages, I think you will appreciate the story there. There's a bit of a superhero pun storyline.
Oh, Marx will love it. Right up his
Yeah.
alley.
Oh, that's perfect.
So, Michael, I actually have seen the first couple episodes of this Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's based in Cyberpunk 2077 world. It's on Netflix anime. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
It's no Blade Runner Lotus flower thingy.
Blade Runner Black Lotus. No, it is not. That is true.
Right.
Where is the Blade Runner anime? Is that also on Netflix?
So now it started on Crunchyroll and Adult Swim, but now it's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
You may
makes
also be able to find it at the other places too, but yeah.
Yeah. Good Lord, I heard that Doctor Who is coming to the Disney
Plus.
app. Yeah,
No
sorry,
way.
I stuttered a little
They
bit.
got Doctor Who?
Disney
Apparently.
Plus is now the home of Doctor Who.
Wait,
No
it was
longer,
BBC America before, right?
It was BBC America, and you could only watch
How did
it on
Disney? Oh my God, Disney's
This,
they're out of control.
This is how they did it.
I know, but it's out of control. People gotta stop doing that.
Yep.
No,
I'm happy because I didn't have a way to watch it, and I want to watch it again. So I'm happy to. I'm happy there's a method I can.
You could have described the BBC America Plus, or whatever the fuck it's called, right?
That's right. That's okay.
Well. The thing with like when it was just cable, right? You could get it relatively affordably, but with the streaming wars, as they're calling them, everybody has a streaming service. Everybody's charging, and suddenly it costs more than it ever did before, and it's unsustainable.
See what happens when we want everything. Right, Greg? Greg knows.
By the way, Greg, what do you have against
Hey.
Brits, Francis? Greg, you just missed our big pitch for the show tomorrow. So you're not allowed to host anymore. I'm just kidding.
But it seems like eventually it's going to have to come down to just a few services that have everything. And so
I'm happy because I only need one to hold on to.
I don't know. See, I'm going to take a different stance on this. I'm fine with. First off, I knew it was going to go this way, but I'm fine with this because I spend much less than cable because I only have a couple at a time.
Yeah.
I don't have them if I don't watch them. The problem is people, if you do all of them where you just leave it recurring and don't pay attention to it. That's how they get people, right? And I don't. I immediately cancel as soon as don't want to watch something.
I know this is going to be unpopular, but I really love the iTunes store because I can just buy a show that I want, and I don't have to buy an entire subscription, and it's actually cheaper that way.
You can also do that on Google Play, so we have both things represented here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
people.
You know, the thing for me though is like I'm writing books, I'm creating content, and it eventually reached a point where it's like I'm either going to sit down and watch a movie, or I'm going to write my books, or I'm going to play a video game and write my books. And a lot of that stuff for me kind of just dropped off. And it's got to be like something, you know, I'm really interested in if I'm going to, you know, if I'm going to watch it or play that game. Because
sure. Well, that's good. You save money.
Yeah. But it's like if you have this creative content and you want that content and you want the rewards of having that content, you have to make careful decisions about what to do with your time. And so
absolutely. I enjoy more creating my own than watching others.
I have a question for you, by the way.
Yes.
What happened to the original actress in Super Knocked Up? Because it was a little jarring to see that, you know, like the change like that.
I know it was. It's funny. It was just a money contract issue, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. Yeah.
I mean, they were both great though. So I'm happy with how they both did. Yeah. But I actually, just before I came on the show, I'm doing Super Knocked Up, folks. If you're not aware of what that is, that's my super villain knocked up by a superhero comedy series we did online. But now I'm writing it as a novel. So on Kindle Vella, I'm releasing episodes, and I'm going to probably tonight put up the latest one. This will be the 14th episode. So I'm continuing the story past what you see online.
Oh, so you get to see more.
I'm going to finish the whole story because I wrote the whole story initially. So,
okay.
So I'm going to complete the story. Yes. And you're going to see more.
Which version is in the book, the blonde or the brunette?
Neither.
Neither.
Well, in a way, no. I always visioned her as a brunette, so she has brown hair, but she's actually, I've changed it. She's half Mexican in the book.
Oh,
I wanted to diversify it a little bit, which I didn't totally have access to here in upstate New York at the time when I shot it. So,
you know that's actually an interesting subject too, because I remember when we were developing the comic series, like trying to decide about ethnicities of different characters and how to do that, and it's like it's a weird thing because I don't like doing something just to make it popular, but yet it is like, you know, you want the characters to feel genuine and original, and you know, like if you're gonna do something like that, I think it should serve the story and serve the characters, and the characters need to be well developed enough that they aren't just there to be the black guy or the Hispanic guy or the orc, you know, like
the orc guy.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta have at least an orc.
I mean, it's a legitimate complaint amongst the gay community that the gay character, their only defining trait is that they're gay, and you know they're not always developed as a full character, right? And so it's
sometimes I will say they're getting better. I think they're getting a lot better at this though.
Yeah.
Greg says, "Guess Jeff will be running the game now." Just kidding, Greg. It's all you. You're the man. He agrees with me though. Jeff has the best puns and agrees with their micro streaming services. Oh, thanks, Greg. Greg, we're waiting for your foul pun today. Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. There's the duck.
Yeah.
And he didn't know you could buy shows on Google Play.
Yeah, anything.
We're here to provide
Google
that public service.
Anything iTunes does, Google Play does the same.
Better.
I was gonna say better, but not really. It's the same.
I agree. It's better because I hate the iTunes interface.
Okay. I don't buy anything off of either.
I will say it's interesting. They have very rarely updated the phone, and they're constantly monkeying with the app so bad that I quit downloading it. It's maddening, but the phone's pretty consistent.
The iPhone, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so Tammy's saying the baby changed her appearance from the womb. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's for Super Knocked Up. She's saying, I guess when she got pregnant, I could have used that excuse. It changed the way she looked. That's funny. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Well,
the super pregnancy really makes a big difference.
I know. Wow.
See, I don't remember. Did you say that she dyed her hair between season 1 and 2?
No, I actually did not address it at all. I made because I could have. Most shows do like kind of a really kooky, like Fresh Prince or something. Like they make fun of it or something, which I just decided it is what it is. Just go with it.
Yeah.
I didn't make any.
Or it could have turned out she had the power to shapeshift. And
we thought about these different options. Yeah,
I would have liked that a lot actually.
Yeah, I could have done that one.
That would have been fun.
But now I'm doing the novel, so it doesn't matter. I can do it exactly the way I want. Haha.
Right on.
I don't have the constraints of filming.
Yeah.
Good point, Woody. That's what I liked about Catwoman so much in the last Batman movie. Okay, cool.
The Batman.
Oh, that's right. We have the Batman right here. He was in the scene with us.
Yeah, but he doesn't sound like I don't sound like Robert Pattinson as
How does his Batman sound?
Bella, why don't you love me?
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Wrong one.
Stay away from Jacob.
I had really mixed feelings about that movie when I saw it. Though I will say the How It Should Have Ended episode for that was pretty awesome.
Okay.
Like I could have done without him doing the wingsuit scene because like they had him hit something and he should have been just dead or crippled, and it's like give me a break, man. You're not walking away from that.
Batman's a superhero, you know.
Yeah, no,
Batman's
he's super intelligent. He's super
intelligent. He has super armor.
Yeah. Not that good.
Mark says that was the baby superpower about my super knocked up, and she's a time lord. Instead of death changing faces, it's giving birth. Okay,
oh no.
That'd be funny. When she gives birth, she switches. She regenerates.
I actually
have you guys generating a new body? She regenerates.
So have you guys seen the part about David Tennant coming back to Doctor Who?
Oh, spoiler warning, folks.
But it's all over YouTube.
Keep in mind, not everyone has seen everything.
That is true. This cat's out of the bag.
They probably know. It's fine.
I hope that they give Donna regeneration, because it seemed to me that so she's got this whole mind wipe thing to keep her from burning out because she's part Time Lord. She's not supposed to be, but it seemed like she could die at some point and then regenerate into somebody else, and that might fix the problem for her. Like that could be a cool way to handle it, because they've already established a precedent of other people gaining regeneration. And I would like to see that done with her.
Right, well, Francis is the huge Whovian here.
They're not going to do that, but it would be nice if they did.
Well,
Catherine Tate's too big to really. They don't want to switch her up. They want to keep her if they're going to do it.
Yeah.
For the Centenarian or whatever it's called.
Companion.
Yeah, she's the companion.
Yeah. But see, it hasn't happened yet, so it's not too late. It could still happen.
That's true. You never know. Yeah.
But Greg says, by the way, I'm running out of duck puns. I really fouled up my options. Yep. All right, go. You almost made Francis leave, Greg. Good job. All right, good, Greg. You supplied us with the foul pun for the night. Very good.
Well, hopefully Greg can keep it afloat.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
We're really treading water here in the show.
Oh boy. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
He really screwed that one up. If you guys get that joke, I'm sorry.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's share some.
It's getting so long.
All right. Enough duck puns. Let's share some refaces. Holy crap! There's a lot of them. All right. Tell people what refaces, Francis.
Well, look, if you're interested, like we are, in being famous celebrities, sometimes all you got to do is take your face off and put it onto other famous actors and actresses
that thing.
in movies and television shows. Okay. And Tammy's very kind to do that pretty much every episode almost, where she'll put us in scenarios that we happen to be talking about. She's fast and furious. And she'll put us into like this.
Tron. I get to be the girl.
You're the girl. Yeah. I'm guessing
Are you Jeff Bridges?
It must be, right?
This is happening in real time right now?
No, like she does them while the show is out, and then she sends the videos of them that she made.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have.
Oh, this is. Oh God, they're. Oh man.
Oh,
you're Alita Battle Angel, and then I am. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh man!
Oh, that's so weird. I gotta turn this off.
That's not good.
It's so strange.
Why'd you do that, Tammy?
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, you're Spike.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wait, That's great.
The only
You
thing
know,
that animated is their face.
I haven't seen the Battle Age movie yet because I was a fan of the comics, and from the description of what it was going to be, it felt so much like they just missed the point so completely
Woody, this
that
is you. You're
that's
Roy
me.
Batty from Blade Runner.
Oh my god, that doesn't even look like me.
Yeah, it's you blended with Rucker Hauer, right? Is that who played it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm gonna cry in the rain and hold on to Dubs.
Jeff and Woody. Oh,
no.
nice.
Oh boy. Oh
Good
man.
lord. Yep.
Woody and Francis. Johnny
Oh,
Mnemonic.
the Johnny Mnemonic. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, you're Johnny, right?
totally.
Real quick, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god,
very
my
much
wife's
so.
is gonna see these.
Also,
yeah.
Carbon. Oh man, he picked a sexy scene.
Oh,
What?
I
God.
get to be the girl in all these. Good.
What is
yeah,
this
and
movie?
I get to be the
Altered Carbon, the
Altered
Netflix
Carbon.
show.
Okay, right. Okay.
By the way, Altered Carbon season 1 has one of the best sex scenes you'll ever see in anything. Like,
Oh jeez.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Deus Ex, the video
Deus Ex,
game.
yeah.
Oh, nope, not working. Oh,
Just want to show
boo.
you
Let's
I
show me
have
shot
never
again.
played it.
with the and
It's
you
a
get the
series
cool,
of games.
You get the cool sunglasses too.
Doesn't wanna
Oh
work.
man.
Ready Player One.
Let's
Francis
see.
to
Oh, there you
Jeff.
go.
Oh, I'm you as the avatar. I'm the avatar of you.
Yeah, and I'm the real guy. I'm the human world guy.
Well, you know what? And that makes sense. If you were going to have an avatar, you would make it look like me. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
And I would make mine look like you.
Exactly.
Imagine if that we were each other in the avatar world. A Ready Player One.
Well, that's actually how we do the show. Is
Right.
Never mind. Yeah.
Night City. Oh, it's me as V, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
You know what?
choked.
Despite the fact that it's all despite the fact that it's all CGI, again,
It actually
the face
looks really well.
blends very well.
Oh, I wanted you to be Keanu.
I know. I wanted to be Keanu. Oh man. Again, to be Keanu.
Oh, it's
again.
Fifth Element.
Oh, it's
is
you
that-
two guys.
is that Woody?
Look at that.
That's
That
Woody
is
me, right?
really weird
Yep.
seeing or do that with my face.
Multipass.
Have you ever seen the multi-class Lulu Dallas multi-class?
No.
It's instead of multi-pass, it's multi-class.
Well,
Just-
is it-
Highlander
yes.
2. Oh, of course.
oh God.
Look who it is. Who are you, Francis?
I'm Spaniard. Sean Connery is a Spaniard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He's Egyptian.
Oh, he's Egyptian in this one. Really?
No, well, he was always Egyptian.
What?
Oh.
No, I thought he played a Spaniard in Highlander 2.
No. He said he was the chief metallurgist to the King of Spain. He's
Oh.
actually playing an Egyptian. That's why.
That's even more ridiculous.
Even crazier.
That's why they changed his skin color.
Hey, Francis,
Oh
can you say there can be only one as Sean Connery?
Yes, there can be only one. That's me.
Woody.
Egyptian Spaniard man.
Oh, from the
Jesus
live action
Christ.
Cowboy Bebop, right?
The live action
Yeah.
show sucks.
No! How dare you, sir?
I
I'm
dare.
booting you off the.
I
Greg
dare.
put you up to this. Greg put you up to
No, Greg doesn't have to unless he wants to award me a level for saying things like that. But I
You
will.
All right, now this is good. Mia's Faye, my favorite character in the live action.
Yeah. Oh. Oh
All
man.
right. That's the way to end it on Cowboy Bebop live action.
Jeff's
Yeah.
favorite.
It is my favorite.
It is your favorite.
Oh my
No,
god.
well, now I see why Greg brought you on the show. All right.
I know. It's the yin and yang of
Thank you, Tammy, for doing all those.
Cowboy
Those were
Bebop.
great.
Yep.
Thank you
Multipass.
very much, Tammy. As
I
always,
was-
you're amazing.
So I was up late working on some stuff. I had it playing, and
Sorry. Before you do that, we got to make sure
Okay.
we give props to Greg.
yay!
What
I
do
got
you-
inspiration.
$2 super chat. Woody starts. Oh no, Greg. This is okay. Greg is obviously an unfair DM for awarding things that people agree with him on. But anyway, thank you for $2. I'll take that. In fact, if you give us $2 I'll keep bringing up Cowboy Bebop. Thanks. You can do super chat like Greg did, folks. Hit that little $sign underneath your chat window. You can put in any amount you want. I'm sorry, Woody, what were you saying?
were
Okay,
saying?
well, I was thinking like I was watching the first episode. It was like late at night, just working on something, couldn't sleep, and I had it on, and I had to pause to go do something, and then come back, and it was interesting because I kind of just wanted to see what it was, right? But then I got I paused halfway through the first episode, and I'm standing there and realized like I didn't want to keep watching, and I just didn't. It's just like it felt to me.
It's not for everyone.
It felt to me. This is just my impression of it, that the people that had it were excited to have it, but they didn't understand what they had. And I think I would have been happier with brand new original stories that could have fit around the episodes, or maybe new characters rather than rehashing the same old. Because like, I don't think Ed works in live action as a character.
I agree with that. I agree. Yeah. I hosted a panel on this at Dragon Con, and we said we didn't really know how that was going to work in season 2, Ed.
Yeah, and I was actually kind of happy that they didn't have her on initially, and then to find out that she was like in the last scene, and it's like just watching a kid be a complete spaz in an anime form is kind of charming, and it's fun. But to watch a real human act like that, you kind of want to take away the sugar. Like,
not in season 1.
What is wrong with that kid?
Not in season 1, so I still loved it because I love those characters and how they reimagined it. Well, faithful and still doing their own thing. But anyway, let's talk about let's talk about our Kickstarter actually, Francis. And along with some other amazing authors like
I guess
Marks,
we have to.
Who's in the chat?
We have to. Mark's still there. Hi, Marks.
Yeah, hopefully he chatted a little while ago. We have a book called Tales of Monstrosity, Monsters, Myths, and Miscreants. It's the second anthology in the Crossing Genres anthology series. Dragons of a Different Tale was the first one. And Marks is the brainchild behind this. And we have Francis and myself and a bunch of other amazing authors like Marks. 20 stories all about different monsters, some funny, some spooky, all monstrous. We have a Kickstarter page. We just launched on Monday. This is only the third day. And we are happy to say, if I can get it up on the screen, here we go. Boom! Hey, we've already surpassed our goal. That's nice.
Yay!
Thank anybody who out there who's pledged. We really appreciate it. But you can still keep pledging. That doesn't mean you shouldn't pledge, because you can get the book a lot earlier, a couple months before it comes out. You can get your name mentioned in the books, ebook or paperback. You can get lots of other stuff like the editing services or chats with us.
And I think even game characters, right?
They can turn characters into for RPG, D&D type stuff. Yeah. You can also get the Dragons book and the Monsters book together if you haven't gotten those yet. There's the Game Monster. Pathfinder, there's also a D&D version as well.
Yeah, didn't Mark say there was going to be 5th edition?
Yeah, it's right there.
There it is.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I actually backed it, but I think.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, I when I was looking at it, your description of it at the last show, I was like, that sounds like something my wife would love, and so I.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I backed it, so I got both books.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Thank you so much.
There's the Dragons one, folks. But you can also get what's called a Tuckerization, which apparently means because I kind of just learned this term myself. Some of the authors will name their character. You can get the name of the character after yourself, after someone else. Pick the name. Some of these are main characters, main villains. So there's a bunch of different options for those. You can get the name of character and stuff.
That's a good question, Greg. I think you get to pick who it ships to when you pledge. So I think you can give it to someone else, even if you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because you would put in the address that you want to ship to.
Yeah, you put that information yourself, so you can have it go anywhere you want.
Oh, thanks. You know what, Greg? This does make a perfect gift for the holiday season. Thanks, Greg. What a great point.
Yeah. You need a book called Cybersymbiosis, and you need a book to complement that for the holiday season. So let's make it happen.
Let's just make back to last night for $10. Thank you very much. Let's just make. Really appreciate that. And guess what? Mark's just texted me.
Oh, the stretch goals.
About the stretch goals. So if we hit $1,000, which we're very close to already, first stretch goal will be a digital wallpaper. I'm just reading what he sent me. Everyone who pledges $10 or more, which is basically virtually anyone unless you're just tipping us, gets the Tales of Monstrosity digital wallpaper. So y'all are going to get that. And then $1,250 and $1,500 are top secret stretch goals, he says, as we get closer. I actually know what they are, but he says I can't reveal them yet. But they're cool. It's cool stuff. I want to tell you, but he gave me
I just hope that whoever did the first bid is.
Oh yeah, what did
not
they
an
get,
S-
Francis?
Well, I hope they're not an SGU listener, because it'd be even funnier that they find out that they're going to have me do an impersonation of their choice and do their voicemail for them, because that's hilarious, especially if they don't listen to SGU and they're like, who's Francis and why is he doing an impersonation of Sean Connery? I'm like, oh, you happen to be the first one to pledge, so you get that.
Also, if you're pledging I think it's the first week or first 5 days or something. Mark's tell me if you're in the chat. You get the Frefrisa recipe, which is something
That's
on
right.
this show we
Frefrisa.
do. Everybody gets it. Anybody who pledges $10 or more, you all get the Frefrisa recipe. Mocktail and cocktail. Thank you to Tammy for sending that over to us to give it away.
Yeah.
And folks, you can go to, if I can get the link up here. Oh, I don't know where. There it is. tinyurl.com/monstertales is the shorter link, so you don't have to type in that monstrosity. Get that.
I'm kind of glad I did that. I'm really glad.
Very glad you did that. You got to do Kickstarter. TinyURLs is the way to go, man.
Yeah.
Although John told me this little thing here, apparently this little arrow thing
We'll shrink it.
gives you a shorter link. I guess I don't know if it's anything nice like this though. Probably not.
Probably
It's
not.
probably still weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, go there, please. We would love it. Again, you got a lot of cool perks, and you still get the book. So, and you're gonna get a lot earlier, and you actually help us out too, because we actually could make maybe a little money this way too. If we get
There you go. You never know. You never know.
But thank you, folks. We really appreciate it if you supported us or you're going to. So, and don't forget about Woody's one. We'll share that again at the end, of course.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I have a little further to go. I'm not sure how the economics work with yours versus mine, but like, doing I think like a full color comic book is a little more expensive than a black and white, text-based book.
Oh, definitely. It definitely is.
And
And especially since I think we're doing mostly digital ebook for a lot of it. So.
Yeah.
Well, the print book, because I actually know, because I've done comics and books. I'll be honest with you, a comic book, one issue, and a novel are not going to be really that much different in price. Print versions.
And one thing I forgot to mention is that one of the things that we're doing with the comic book is it's actually being structured like it to be a RPG source book for our upcoming game. And so like the characters and the equipment and spells and all the new things that are featured in the comic book series will be fully statted out in the graphic novel. And so
that's fun.
So even if you don't have my RPG, you could still take that information and play that using just regular 5e rules.
Oh,
so
very nice.
And I plan to do that with all the graphic novels I put out, because like I know like usually it used to get concept art at the back of the book or a little commentary, but I find that it never really enhances the experience much for me, and it's over very quickly. And I wanted to give something that is maybe a little more intensive. We even recorded like at least 7 hours of commentary on how we made the book, and so you can also listen to that.
I saw that on the one you sent me, that they have the QR codes for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you go in the book and you just scan a QR code, and you can basically have like a little mini podcast with
really cool.
With everybody talking about the production of the book.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I haven't really seen that before. That's a great idea. Greg says, how about a giveaway on our Star Wars 5e stream tomorrow? I can fund it. Greg, thank you. I think that would be great. I'll check with Marks, but I don't know why not. If Greg's buying it, right? He'll give away the Monsters book, I think is what he's saying on tomorrow's stream. So there you go, folks. Watch tomorrow. You might be able to win a free book.
Right on.
Thanks, Greg. That's very nice of you.
Or a Cybersymbiosis graphic novel.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You should talk to Greg if you want to give that away too. Absolutely.
Well, we'd have to fund it first, though.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's.
Well, you know what? Well, we'll do this tomorrow, and then later episode, we'll give that away once you're funded.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Right on.
There you go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, there you go. Greg's on top of it.
Hey,
okay. Thanks for watching, Razzie. If I was thumping, I will try to stop. I guess I'm just having such a great time. I don't know if I was the one thumping.
No, the excitement.
It is, dude. When we laugh, I start thumping the table.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, folks. Thank you for those are some things to support. Oh, last topic of the night. A lot of times this is a viewer's choice, but I feel since Halloween's coming up, I don't know. Well, we have talked about Halloween throughout the month, though, so we've certainly been doing that. We could talk some Halloween stuff, or if you have another idea in the chat, we usually give this up to you, the last topic, viewer's choice. Let us know if there's any topics, Halloween or otherwise, you'd like us to discuss. What are you laughing about over there? Ooh.
Annika.
Oh, Annika's all for, that's her daughter, is all for free comics. Well, you know what? Tell her she should start watching our Star Wars show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monica's
And then
on
she can
the.
comment about how terrible we are. She likes to run in and tell, and when we disagree with us, and tell her about stuff.
Oh no, Greg, don't. No. Oh no. You're gonna clip stuff. Don't do that.
What do you mean, like making
Oh.
little clips?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong with that, Francis? That's a fairly new thing, right? That they did. They also
think
have
so.
handles now too on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, the
I-
handles thing. Yeah.
I guess it depends what party clips.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, oh no,
Yeah.
that's the word. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, the party! I see what you're worried about.
Yeah.
There we go. How? This is a good question too, but let's start with the Halloween one. How is everyone celebrating Halloween? Thanks, Scorpio, for asking.
I probably am not.
Oh.
I'm not so excited about, but my wife is like, for her every day is Halloween.
Yes. All right. What's
Yeah.
your wife doing? Ask Alaska, like Greg asks Alaska to talk to her.
Well, like for example, this happens to be sitting next to me. The entire house is full of this stuff all year. And
That's cute though.
Yeah, like there's
Love it.
we even have Halloween spatulas sitting in the kitchen right now, and so yeah, my wife's laughing in the next room when I say this. And see
Wait
what
a
it's
minute. Are you who said something about they call their spatula something? That wasn't you? Oh,
no, I
damn
don't
it.
think so.
It was on something.
I know what you're talking about too because I remember
Was
the
it
spatula
was it during
thing.
Super Geeked Up or something?
I might have been last week. Super geeked up. We were
Yeah.
talking about spatulas.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
Victoria maybe or somebody in the chat? I think there's somebody in the chat. I call it Scott
Oh no,
Spatula.
Greg
Scott
calls out
Spatula.
spatulas.
That's Greg.
Oh, right,
It's the Scott
Spatula.
Bakula.
Yeah, okay,
I was like, what was the spatula thing?
that makes sense.
You should clip that, Greg. And he's also going to clip when I say his jokes, his duck jokes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You should totally clip
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Razzie wants a Halloween spatula. Oh, why, Razzie? Oh my God, you have my favorite character as your icon, Huntress. Thank you. Nobody usually has Huntress. Thank you.
I
will
don't know
stop
where
banging the table because of that.
I don't know where they came from. I think they were given as a gift, but one of them is shaped like a ghost, the other one's a bat, and so I guess it's a Batman spatula.
Bat spatula. Bat spat.
Well, no, I don't think they came from Spatula City.
Okay.
Is that a
Too
real
bad.
place?
I think he's making that up. I think he's joking.
Oh,
No,
Is
no,
really a spatula? Is there really a spatula city?
yeah, it was in the Weird Al movie UHF.
Oh, okay.
You know, we sell spatulas, and that's all. So, yeah, the whole commercial. You pull it up on YouTube. I guarantee it's there.
oh
No, I believe you. I believe
certain
you.
of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween yet. Actually, I might. I'm seeing what my sister and my nieces and stuff are doing. Niece, I should say. So I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't think I'm going to dress up though because I haven't got a costume and it's a little late now. What about you, Francis? Doing anything? Sorry, Storbio. This is not an exciting Halloween festival.
Yeah, look, I don't normally. You age out, right? Like you age out at a point. And if I had like,
I would say no.
Yeah.
It's
Not
never too old for
necessarily.
Halloween. Nope.
No, I mean, people dress up for Comic-Con, so
that's true.
and-
That's true.
for me, I think I'm allergic. I developed an allergy to sugar when I was 22, so I had to drop all that. I know it sounds horrible, doesn't it?
That's
But,
why you don't like Ed because he's on all sugar.
Yeah, well,
I know.
you get to a point where you just don't miss it anymore. Like thinking about eating.
Oh,
a
I
Twinkie-
wish, man. That's
Yeah,
my problem. I eat sugar all the time. I can't stop.
Yeah, because like thinking about eating a Twinkie makes me want to puke. So
Well, yeah,
it's
but eating it, most people eating a Twinkie makes them want to.
right. But see, I used to like them.
You're right.
Right.
Twinkies aren't very good.
It's just an example. Like you get it. There's a very small list now of things that of sweet things that I actually like, and it's just you get to the point where it's just you just don't like it anymore. It's been so long since you've had it, and then you get it, and boy, do you feel the difference when you have sugar in your body. Good Lord.
Yeah, everything has sugar anyway, so it's like really tough.
Not
Really
everything.
tough. Not everything, but like a lot of stuff has sugar. It's crazy.
Lettuce does not have sugar. Beef does not have sugar.
All right.
Garlic does not have sugar.
So, folks, I'll get to your chats here in a minute.
Yes.
But the coolest thing I've ever done for Halloween, which I've done like I think 3 or 4 times, is going to Salem, Massachusetts, which is like Mardi Gras for
Oh,
Halloween. It's
yeah.
thousands of people. It's amazing, and I did dress up every time, and it was great.
Oof.
I was an
Yeah,
adult. I was an adult.
No, here's the thing. The last time I dressed up, my my girlfriend at the time made me a Jedi costume, like by hand.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So that was the last time I ever wore a
Did you
costume.
have lightsaber? What color lightsaber did you
I had
have?
a lightsaber. It was blue. You gotta go blue.
Did
What
she
you're gonna
dress up
do.
as a Jedi or Sith?
I don't remember. You know what? She didn't dress
Princess
up. I
Leia,
don't
slave
think.
girl.
No, she did not dress up
That's
any
what
of
did
that.
you convince her to do?
It would have been good. That'd have been cool. But yeah,
Or
I
did you
not try
dress
to
up as
convince
Princess
her.
Leia, slave girl?
Underneath the robe.
Good,
was the
good.
Princess
Yeah,
Leia.
the Jedi
yeah,
robes.
yeah. I had the bikini.
All right, so
we have
go ahead.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have this really small city called Issaquah, which is just it's east of Seattle, off I-90. And I was driving through there the other day, and it's like super tiny place. And they apparently were advertising a zombie walk for for Halloween. And I can imagine that place would have to be nuts in a few days.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, there's some new people here. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button
And the like.
and the like and the bell and all the stuff. We really appreciate it. And you know what? I forgot to. We got to do our Patreons in a minute, France. I almost forgot. Jeez. All right. Let me share these chats here first so we get to these. We need a Bashir spatula. You know, Greg's going to mention Bashir and the duck. That's what he's going to mention every show.
Okay, DS9 is the best Star Trek series ever.
100% agree with you.
I'm not saying that for Greg. I believe it.
Oh, Greg likes things that too. Okay, so that makes up for your Cowboy Bebop earlier comment. So I agree with you there. Annika and her friends are heading to State Street Halloween on Saturday. We aren't allowed to. Do they not allow? Is it like Logan's Run? They don't allow over 30-year-olds, or Annika's not allowing you to come with her? Come on, Annika. If you let Tammy go, I won't say anything bad about Damian Wayne for 1 week. UHF is an underappreciated movie. Hey, Wood, cheering for you. Here's Keenan. I'm assuming
Hey,
buddy
Keenan.
you know.
Yes. Yeah. He's one of the players on my Sunday game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you doing the dog pound there?
Yeah.
Jeff, you're the first person to recognize my profile pic. Deus Made. Huntress means so much to me. I'm cosplaying for Halloween. You never outgrow costumes. That is awesome. You're cosplaying Huntress, and that's my favorite costume of her that you have in the profile pic. So way to go. Love it. Feel free to treat us a pic at Super Geeked Up if you want to do that.
I have a Huntress Lego minifig on a shelf back in the next room.
Oh man.
Oh, I want to see that too at some point.
Minifigs everywhere.
I have to have my teeth cleaned on Halloween morning. Well, you win. Let's just say that's the best fun.
You get to dress up as a dental patient. So there you go.
Right. A lot of love for UHF in the chat here.
Yeah, why not?
Twinkies are fine, unlike Duxicles. Oh boy, all right. Jeez.
I don't know, Greg. Did they taste foul?
Foul. Yeah, Tammy's mom is in her 70s, and she still dresses up. Absolutely, this is great. Love it. Oh, Jalou dressing up as Carl from the movie Up.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, this is very touching.
Oh yeah,
Because unfortunately his wife passed away recently, so our thoughts are with you, Jalou. I'll set up my Ellie's chair, which will have a picture of my better half. I'll give out candy, have the people roll 1d20 on 20, they get a full size. That's super touching and to your wife, Jalou. And also I love the 1d20 idea too, working in D&D and RPGs to the candy.
God. But if they get 2 in a row, they get apparently the largest. Hopefully it's those like the pound like Snickers.
Dude, if you get 2 20s in a row, hell yeah, you should get that.
It's like, here you go.
It happens. I've seen it a lot over the years. And the double fumble.
Well, yeah.
2 ones, yeah.
That I think is more.
Scorpio usually tries to combine something spooky for Halloween plus innocent for my costume, like a skeleton drummer or a zombie chef. I like that. I like those mashups. Greg actually likes TNG the best, by the way, from Woody.
Oh, well, there you go. Greg and I.
Yeah.
That's where Greg and I connect then.
And Woody like DS9 the best. There you go. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Hey, JC. No problem. JC is one of the authors in our Tales of Monstrosity. We talked all about it
You
earlier.
should be sorry. Brr.
No, he shouldn't. He's done more work than any of us outside of Mark's probably. He did the great video on the Kickstarter page he did all that and has done some mock-up covers and stuff. He works his butt off. Thanks, man. Oh, look at this fancy guy here. He rolled 2 20s in a row today.
Yeah.
But also,
Rolled 2 1s on Sunday. Okay.
yeah.
It evens
Yeah.
out. Oh, and Michael Sean Carter. Hey, look at all these people who are watching today. Thanks, folks. Welcome in.
Ah, hello.
I like the original series the best. Hey, nothing would exist without that.
That's
no
true.
Star Trek anyway.
I used to watch that with my dad when I was a kid. It was like the cool thing you did, with your dad.
It's a great show to watch with your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and MASH.
Oh, I
Oh,
just
MASH.
found out. Oh man, I found the worst thing. I found out the worst thing. Not worst thing, but the saddest thing.
About MASH?
Yeah, I didn't realize. So I used to hear people talk about how the chicken was a baby. Now I know what it means, and it makes me sad.
What does it mean?
Apparently the last episode.
Oh, right, the last episode. Correct. Yes.
Yeah. They were hiding from the enemy, and their Hawkeye kept telling a woman to quiet the chicken because the chicken kept balking, and that he like, I guess, psychologically misremembered it, and it was really a baby.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she had.
she had to smother her baby so it wouldn't cry. It was really sad.
So
Oh,
nobody would
that's
die.
terrible.
Well,
don't tell these kind of stories. Jeez.
Well, but
Yes!
see,
You
that's
asked
what
me.
but that's
but
what
you
was
brought it
great-
up.
great about- Well, it's terrible, but that's also what's great about MASH is they were able to get into those dramatic stories. It wasn't just a silly sitcom, but they had real humanity to the show.
Yeah.
And it just made the show so amazing to watch as a kid.
Oh, and Black Sheep with Robert Conrad, also Michael mentions. Razzie says, you have a Huntress Lego? So jealous. But I got the Sideshow statue. You guys should go the route of Coheed and Cambria and make music over the graphic novels.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well, you need to.
By the
find
way,
somebody
those
who can go
Sideshow
high
ones-
pitched as Coheed and Cambria, but go on.
Those Sideshow ones, I see those at Comic-Con every year. They're amazing, those statues. Who are Coheed and Cambria?
The musical group.
Oh, okay. They're not CNC Music Factory, are they?
They're not CNC Music Factory.
That's
no,
who I
but
like
They
in the
should
90s.
be. They should be. Yeah.
Gonna make you sweat.
I imagine if you've got a Lego store near where you live, like one of those independent stores, they probably just have the Lego Huntress right off the shelf.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well,
Conventions.
I do have a Lego store near me, actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
Razzie
well,
does too.
Yeah, we have one near us, and there's another sister store in Bellevue, and they have just rows of minifigs in the glass case. And the Huntress, I'm pretty sure, was one of the regular ones they had on a DC set at one point. And
Yeah.
you
Sweet.
should be able to just walk in and get it.
All right, great. Who is Leslie Conrad? Leslie Jordan. Who's that? Is that from
Oh,
MASH?
that was the an actor who passed away recently. Yeah.
Is it in MASH?
I don't know about MASH.
I'm trying to remember why he's
he was in
bringing
a
him up,
bunch
though.
of other
Okay.
other shows. A really small dude.
Okay. So Tammy's dad loved MASH but hated sci-fi. He read westerns like Louis L'Amour and Zane Grey.
Oh,
All right, well there you go. You had MASH.
yeah.
All right, there you are. So we talked some Halloween stuff there.
We did.
Yeah. And-
What's your preferred candy from Halloween? Like,
Oh, that's
what
a good question.
if you're going out trick or treating? What's the candy you need to get?
Reese's peanut butter cups would be perfect if I could still eat them.
They used to be mine.
Yeah.
But now it's Nestle Crunch.
Oh,
Actually, I have some mini ones in my fridge. Actually,
oh man.
Nestle Crunch, and then probably Kit Kat is my second.
Okay. Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I will go with, just because I think it's funny to say this, but I'll go with Crackle because that's the Hershey competitor. I want to say to Nestle Crunch is the
Yes,
Hershey.
it's
Is
the
Crackle.
inferior Nestle Crunch, but it's still good. But it's okay. How Johnny Mnemonic you said is light Matrix. That's a light Nestle Crunch.
Oh, that's Nestle Crunch Light. Okay. And I
Oh,
don't know, I like
Mr. Good Bar though. That's Hershey. That's great.
I was gonna say I like a Mr. Good Bar. That's like probably one of my favorite chocolate bars.
Did you guys ever see the 13th Floor, by the way?
Oh, the one.
No,
I
don't
know
think
of it. I've seen it a long time ago.
I finally got to see it one day, and it was like came out the same year as The Matrix, and it blows The Matrix away. It's a crime that The Matrix got made, like that was the more popular movie.
well,
What? I can't believe that.
I remember the.
I mean, I'll watch
Watch-
it, but
watch
those are strong words, sir. It blows the Matrix away.
They are well chosen, and I am throwing down that gauntlet. when I finally saw the 13th floor, and then I was like, how is it that that movie died in obscurity and Matrix became popular? It just blows.
That happens all the time.
Yeah. The 13th floor should have had the trilogy.
Keanu. Yeah, you got
It's all Keanu. It's all Keanu.
Yeah.
By the way, Michael says Leslie Jordan was in Will and Grace and Call Me Kat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. By the way, these are people's choices for candy on Halloween: beef jerky,
I like it.
Bottle caps.
Oh yeah, bottle caps are great.
Wait, did people? I've never gotten bottle
It's
cap.
It's a candy. No, it's called a candy called bottle caps.
Oh, I thought you meant like people were done with their Pepsi.
No.
Like, here you go, kid. Here's the cap.
No,
Hey,
it's like
in
maybe you
Fallout,
can win a free
in
Pepsi.
Fallout, that matters.
That's true.
Fallout, that's money.
that's
bottle caps
currency
in Fallout?
Yeah,
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
No, bottle caps are actual. They're like cola flavored candy, and they're like little.
Oh, I don't like cola.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Here you go, peanut butter cups. That's what you said.
Yep, there it is.
Woody?
The good stuff.
JC doesn't like Hershey's chocolate. It's like, wow, worst chocolate. So he's not liking your choices there, Francis. Junior mints. I do like junior mints. Those are good. You know what's also good? Like it's usually a movie candy you get, like the cookie dough or whatever candy. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah,
the crunchy.
Yeah,
it's like in a box in a movie theater.
You're not talking about Whoppers, are you?
No. It's like, forget it. I can't think of the exact name of it, but it's like little bits of cookie dough or something. It's a movie theater.
They sell it out in the theater at the AMC that I go to. They have a cookie dough in little balls. They have cookie dough, and it's like
it's kind of like that.
Yeah, but I
thought
the
Whoppers are big. Yeah,
the Whoppers are pretty big.
Yeah, I don't know if they have that around here. I've never seen it, but then I'm also not looking for it. But I think some of that's probably regional, and depending upon the franchise.
Mm-hmm. Greg prefers tricks to treats, apparently.
Is he?
Good, let's play some tricks on him.
Oh,
what?
Nothing. Is he a prostitute? Never mind.
No.
Oh, come on.
I was thinking he was too old for them because they're for kids.
Oh,
too old for prostitutes. Prostitutes are for kids.
Tricks, because tricks are for kids.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
But
good.
prostitutes perhaps as well.
That's where Francis' mind went.
Yeah.
Ghirardelli is a very famous chocolate maker. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Those
ice
are
cream.
good chocolates to get for sure.
Do we remember the hidden 80s sci-fi cult classic? I do not know that one.
What is that one about?
All right, Michael, tell us. And then Razzie says, what movie monster would you rather face, Xenomorph from Alien or The Thing? Oh,
I would love to face off against Ben Grimm. He'd be so fun to be around. He'd help you fight off.
Wow,
the
Woody's
gang.
on fire here. Now.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got the tricks, and he's got the thing.
Yeah, I mean, he would totally kick the Xenomorph's ass.
All right, Francis. So for a serious answer, it was not against each other. Which one would you face? Would you go up against, Francis?
Well, the problem with the thing is it embodies a person. So it could be anything or an animal, right?
Yeah.
Like it can embody
does
things.
Does the thing have more powers, or just the power of the person it embodies? Does it have more strength?
I think it gets stronger. I think they get stronger and stuff.
I think I still go against the thing. The Xenomorph is just scary as fuck.
Yeah, but at least you know what you're dealing with. When you see it,
the
you know
thing,
what to
I feel
want.
like I could have a chance at least if I figured out who it was.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
problem,
that
though.
if you're well armed and you can stay out in the open, right? I think the Xenomorph is your better bet.
You
Yeah,
could
see, I
stand in
think
the
so
open.
too.
Yeah.
I think so.
If
Yeah,
you have-
I think
500 yards of clear space all around you,
Yeah.
if
and a
if you have
rocket
football
launcher.
field-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But or even a decent shotgun. Like you can handle it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Shotguns are good.
Yeah.
For that kind of stuff. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Giving
Yeah.
Whoppers.
Like, why would they have a flamethrower on a cargo transport where air is a limited resource?
In case Xenomorphs come on board.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Razzie says giving Whoppers on Halloween is a war crime. Wow. Doesn't not like Whoppers, I guess. Oh wait. Or do you mean like a burger, the Whopper? I would actually love a Whopper burger on Halloween.
No, I'm thinking the candy because I get.
But I would
you.
love a Whopper. I love Whoppers on the Burger King. What a
Yes.
great gift
Okay,
that
yeah.
would be, man. That would really fill you up.
No, it'll be cold by the time you get it, and then you're gonna have to eat it.
Not if you go through Burger King drive-thru and they're giving away for Halloween.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
And then you're not going to overload on candy because you're so full from the Whopper.
But
Well,
if it's
it
the
would be
Whopper
better for you.
candy, exactly. Well, yeah, no, that's true.
No,
But if
no,
it's
the
the Whopper
candies
candy,
need to look like tiny hamburgers. And
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
yeah.
Sponsored by Burger King. Yeah.
I'm with you, Razzie. Whoppers are bad, though. I'm telling you, Whoppers are bad.
You mean Whopper's the candy?
The Whopper, the candy.
Yeah, I don't
know.
like it.
It's malt. Yeah, it's just
So
malt.
Tammy was
I mean,
able to get
chocolate.
some old candies like candy cigarettes and Pop Rocks. Oh, I remember the candy cigarettes. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
No,
Like,
you
Still
know why
taste
they-
good.
you're blowing out powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Things.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. Because it was gum, I think, too, right? I think it ended up being a gum, and it's like the gum that you get with
Oh,
baseball
dude.
cards.
Baker's chocolate, Greg. That's
I
not
don't know.
good.
What
The
is
big
that?
chocolate is
It's
bitter.
unsweetened chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's like 100% unsweetened.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it is.
I've had like
You're-
some. My mom gets sometimes like 90%, and that's pretty
Yeah.
bitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'd like a. Oh my God, remember about this? I forgot all about this.
What is it,
DQP.
double quarter pounder?
Double quarter
Oh.
pounder. He used to always say that. That got replaced by the foul stuff. Instead, he used to always say this on our show. A double. But
Double
like
quarter
no one
pounder.
calls it that except a DQP. Double quarter pounder. Sorry. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Thanks, Greg. When my other daughter was engaged, we got Swedish chocolate and candies. That sounds very nice.
That's the best. Yeah, Swedish or Dutch candies, sure.
Oh, Culver's gives out ice cream cones on Halloween. Now, do they give
Wait,
ice cream or just the cones?
No, wait a minute. Is this the Culver's that has the amazing hamburgers or whatever? We're like debating.
No.
on hamburgers.
I think is
Oh,
it?
Carver's. We're thinking Carver's.
Or maybe, wait, I'm now confused. Now you confused me. Which one's which?
Yeah, I forgot. It was one or the other. Oh.
Anyway, Chaz would face against the xenomorph. The thing can take you over slowly just by getting one of its cells inside you. Oh, the thing, I guess. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer getting nerds. You can take them to your LAN parties. I didn't slap the table, Razzie. I slapped my hands. That's one of the best ones of the night, actually, though. And I do actually love nerd candies too, so it works in so many ways.
Razzie has it right. Razzie has it right.
Root beer barrels candy. I've never had
Love
those. I don't like
root
root beer
beer
though. Do they taste like root beer?
I
It
remember
tastes like
those.
root beer.
Yeah, they sort of do. Yeah.
Do they have
There was
cream
a
soda
restaurant-
barrels? That's why I like cream soda.
I don't know, but there used to be a restaurant here called Claim
Oh,
Jumpers.
look at this Hunter's
I don't know if you
picture.
guys, if you
We
remember Claim Jumpers.
we have one out here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Claim Jumpers has a little bowl of root beer barrels candy. Instead of mints, they give the root beer barrel candies that you can take as you walk out. But yeah, we don't have any more of those, which makes me sad because they were good.
So the root beer barrels, what I used to hate about those things and other similar candies is they don't dissolve consistently.
No.
And there's
No.
this cavity inside that gets sharp. The edges are sharp.
Yeah.
And you're trying not to cut your tongue on the damn thing.
What? This sounds terrible.
No,
It is terrible. It is terrible. Lemon drops do that sometimes too.
I can't believe it's
Oh, yeah,
called Claim
yeah.
Jumper. We don't have these, but where I am, it sounds like it's like people who need bounty hunters after them. Like they're
So
jumpy
it's literally the theme is a cave, like a gold mine, and like
Okay.
they have, they have like the.
Do you
carts
have
and
to
all that
pan
stuff.
for your food?
No.
No,
It-
but their portions are well. I don't know if they still are, but their portions are huge, and like you can eat for 3 days off of the food that they gave you.
Well, that's
It's
good.
amazing.
You can bring it home.
You know, I remember people telling me that. Then I went to there for the first time, and I'm like, "What is this? It's not, nothing." It's kind of like watching Fight Club. It doesn't live up to the hype, and okay,
Oh,
no,
I agree with that.
hold
But
on.
now Francis is
Yeah.
outraged. Woody's
Okay.
outraging everyone.
I know I'm on fire. No, okay, look. Fight Club is presented with this absolute legendary status, like you're supposed to worship at its feet. And when you finally
That's
see the
true.
movie, it can never live up to how it's been overhyped. And
Well, for some people it does, not for me. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I like
Yeah.
to worship at Francis's feet personally.
Yeah.
Well, it's only because I do your voicemail. That's the only reason why you do that.
Because I was the first pledger.
You're the first pleasure.
Anyway, Culver's has the best butter burgers. They're very good. I want a butter burger.
Hey, did you guys see this thing, by the way?
Was that, did you,
What? How?
Did you
Why
draw
do you
that for
have
Amalia?
that?
Did you draw that?
Yeah, I did.
That's really
Wow.
good. That's Amalia's character in
Yeah.
Art of the Roll.
Well, I had woken up with this idea about how to do hair differently, and her wig was a good thing to practice on for what I was thinking of. So
I thought he was going to say, I woke up with Amalia. And I was like, oh, don't tell your
oh
wife.
God, no, with an idea. I was thinking about. Well, hair is really hard to do sometimes.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, and I just had this idea, so I came up with this. Yeah,
That's
so,
great, man. That's
Very
really
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really
yeah.
Sure, I'm sure
Yeah.
Amalia loves it.
She
Anyway,
did.
Razzie says, Greg, that pun, ugh. And I appreciate it, Jeff.
Hmm.
Greg, I appreciated your puns. It was maybe your best one yet. The least foul one yet. Anyway, Chaz liked the chocolate cigarettes.
Yeah,
Those were better. Those were better.
Seas Candy does chocolate cigars, so
Oh, wow. Actually, no, I think it was the Pop Rocks. Yeah, Greg, that not the Nerds. Nerds didn't pop in your mouth.
yeah.
Oh, I had a friend who snorted Pop Rocks one time.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my God.
they end up, because of the way the sinuses go, he had them exploding behind his eyes.
And he's still alive.
Yeah, well, he wanted to claw his eyes out, but yeah,
Oh my
it was quite a thing to see. I didn't have much sympathy because it's like, what the hell is wrong with you for doing this? But
Exactly.
you know, it had to be horrible. Oh my God.
John, wait, what is Jack's complete lack of surprise? Is that a typo? You think?
Yeah. Jack.
Who's
Am I-
Jack?
Am I
Jack
Jack?
Bauer? I like him in 24.
Yeah. Damn it, Chloe.
That was the famous. Damn it, Chloe.
That's all he said.
He did that at Comic Con. I was at the panel and somebody asked him, "Will you do a damn it, Chloe?" And he did. It was like the last season 24.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
apparently when he's on that show, he never breaks character. So it's like even when he's off set, he still acts like Jack Bauer.
Like, damn it,
there
damn
was-
it! What's with this? What's with the craft service table?
Yeah.
I need to see this because apparently they did a parody. It was Kiefer Sutherland and Marilyn Rice-Cub doing their characters for a Beyonce skit for Saturday Night Live, and how they didn't like it. They just
Wait,
play the
they
characters
are on
really-
Saturday Night Live doing a skit as their characters, the two of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta look at why I watch this.
I need to see it too because I hear it's funny, so I need to see.
Okay,
that.
so this is probably a Fight Club line. Oh, y'all. Oh, he doesn't like. Wait, I am Jack's. That I don't. This line doesn't even make sense to me. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember it. This is a Fight Club line. What does this mean?
I don't know.
I don't know the movie well enough,
All right.
but I can think with it. I'm just not sure what part of the movie.
Why
it's
am
from.
Jack's not happy about that line, John?
No, I think I know what he's trying to say, but I don't know if I want to. But I think that's a
Oh, is it a spoiler? Oh, don't
I
say it.
think it's a
Don't do
spoiler
spoiler.
if I say it, yeah.
Don't do a spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Ricardo was on China Beach as a doctor before he was in Voyager. Interesting.
He was also in Amazon Women on the Moon.
Now that's a good one.
I'm sorry. What?
Amazon Women on the Moon.
I actually don't know
It-
if I've seen it, but I've heard of it.
okay, it's an entire movie about switching channels and not staying on one thing for very long. So it starts with this B movie, Amazon Women on the Moon, and the guy who is watching the show is just switching between other shit, and then you cut back to the movie, and then you watch other stuff, then you cut back to that movie periodically, and so
Wow,
you do
what an interesting idea for a movie.
yeah, and so you do eventually see what happens, but like my favorite part is they got the scene where they're walking through like across the scene. There's this rock there, and then they have them walk through the same thing at a different position, and then in the foreground as if they're reusing the set to try to communicate going greater distances, but it's the same place. It's so fun.
Amazon Woman on the Moon. There's your tip there, folks.
Yeah.
By the way, I like
And,
Scorpio's take on the Jax line. I am Scorpio's utter sadness.
Aww.
By the way, John, I'm sure it's a great line. I can't place it, and I like these takes on it. Though. We should all start doing this.
We need more. We need to put actors in more obscure roles, though. We need to talk about that more often. I'll tell you what.
Does anybody remember Star Blazers or like Space Battleship Yamato, which would have been the original version?
Again, yeah, I know of it. I can't remember.
I
much
feel
about
like we
it.
talked
I don't know
about
if
this
I
before.
watched. I don't know if I ever watched it though.
My God, I love that show as a kid. That was my favorite show, and the remake that they did was even better.
Star Racers.
Robert Picardo is a good actor, Greg says, but Bashir played him better. Of course. What's 2081? What is this? Would that be considered a cyberpunk? Julie asks.
It's a year.
To them. Thank you, sir.
It's probably the next Cyberpunk game.
Well, 2077 was the next one, right? Because it wasn't originally, it was an earlier year. The first game was 2030 or something.
I think they keep advancing it forward. So
I think it's a movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Francis, look it up. If you don't mind.
2081?
Yeah, 2081.
Yes.
By the way,
I commend you.
Raz is getting me with these acronyms. Favorite SCP, anyone?
Secure, Contain, and Protect. It's a website dealing with like X-Files kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have
I used to be
favorite.
really into it. But
there are a number
what do you mean by the favorite? If it's one website, what's your favorite thing on the website?
Okay. So what the SCP is it's the SCP Foundation, which is this fictional foundation that protects the world from extra normal threats, and their goal is to contain them so that we can maintain normalcy, and make sure that people don't know these things are real. It's kind of like X-Files ramped up to 11, but there's actually a government agency as opposed to total deniability. And so it's a creative writing exercise where people can submit their articles, these scientific papers within universe describing some SCP phenomenon, and then they get voted on by the community, and that's how you curate it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's a number of
Mark says, yeah, fictional, sure.
Yeah, there's a number of great YouTube channels that read the SCP stories.
Now, I don't know if this is an SCP thing because it's my current kind of thing that I'm into, which I guess is semi-related to SCP, but I'm into the back rooms at the moment, and I don't know if that's an SCP thing, but I'm really into back rooms. So
Sorry, go ahead.
No, backrooms apparently is like if you clip through the world, you enter into this endless array of rooms that are just infinite number of levels. You can never make your way out, but you can't necessarily die in it either. And it's just like it's kind of creepy. It's kind of horror-ish. It's the only little bit of horror I'm into right now. But yeah, that I'm really into is the backrooms. It's really interesting.
By the way,
Jeff,
folks. 2081 is a 2009 film that is a short film adaptation of Kurt Vonnegut's work.
Oh, there you go.
According to this, what came up first anyway.
So one of the SCP articles deals with an artifact that if, say, you put it in an apartment, right, and it would cause the apartment to exponentially duplicate itself. And so from the outside, it would be the regular size, but then you go in and the rooms just continue on forever. And the hallways and so forth, and then you would only get that unit, like that pocket dimension to collapse if you extracted the artifact and took it out. But that's it's kind of like this, but the further it duplicates, the more deviated from reality, where it gets weirder and weirder. So
kind of like
my
the
first
show.
Experience.
Razzie said there's multiple spooky items and critters on the page. SCP-096 is a very famous one. Well, thank you. Look, you educated me on a totally new thing I had no idea about you guys.
Yeah.
X-Files meets Men in Black, Tammy asks. I guess kind of like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. You look, it is like the first thing. 096.
Sounds very fringe-like, or that one newer show that only lasted a season that I can't remember. This is Mark's again, by the way, at Cabot Crossing. That's the one show that lasted a season that I can't remember. Thanks, Marks. Love that one. So if you just type in like SCP, a bunch of sites will come up.
Well, no, so SCP, but you'll get articles.
Yeah. Oh, articles.
Yeah. They're all written as scientific papers.
And some of it's like redacted, like they'll be like
like they pretend like the government redacted it.
Yeah.
Check out the Exploring series on YouTube, and you'll find a lot of good examples of it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
SCP's fun.
Speaking of YouTube, Mark just messaged me. He wants to let you know on the Kickstarter page, folks, for our Tales of Monstrosity, he's going to start releasing author videos, really short, like 5-10 minute authors of the videos for backers, or maybe for anybody, I don't know. And mine's going up in the morning, it says. So nice. Awesome.
You did a video?
Yeah, I did it over the weekend. I don't know, over the weekend or something. And Maurice's got one. John's got one. Just he sent out an email about this. Just let him know if you want to do one. He wants
I don't
everybody to do
know.
it. If you
I
can.
don't remember. There's just too much
Good.
going on.
I know you don't read. You're illiterate. All right.
I wrote a whole thing, and
Yes, but it doesn't make any sense, folks. So that's
no, it doesn't. When you read it, it's like, why did he talk about some dude? Why did he talk about Robert
why does
Ricardo
this
being
taste
played by
like
Bashir?
improv comedy? That's one of my favorite lines you told me about.
Yeah.
Sorry if I gave that away.
That's all good. It's all good.
There you go. Want to record one, Francis? There's your invite right there.
I guess
just gotta
so.
do it.
Yeah, I don't even. I'll have to look back at the email and read and actually do some reading.
So anyway, so you'll get insight. And also what Mark has us do is he had us read each author the very beginning of their story. So you get to see the author perform a little bit of their story,
Nice.
get a taste.
Oh, performing.
There you go.
I know you like to perform, Francis, in the back rooms.
Yeah, that's what I'm here. Oh, jeez. Anyway. Oh God.
All right. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, I'm so thrilled to see some new people in the chat here. Razzie and other people, I hope you come back. Or if you have been away for a long time, please subscribe, like, all that stuff, and you'll get notified of we do them weekly, Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, with cool people like Woody every week. And but let's share some more links for Woody here before we get out of here.
Yes, please.
So
I need to sell some books.
Yes, let's make it
so
happen.
there you go. Tell them. There you go. Tell them, folks. Tell them what do you want to tell them there, Woody?
Well, please, if you go on, I'm sure the link will pop up, but you go to miniaturedragon.com, you can find the link to my Kickstarter, or just type in Cybersymbiosis on the Kickstarter page, and back this project right there. And we're trying to put a print run of the book together, so we can have some for Comic-Con next year. So please support it. We got some good rewards to do our best to make it worth your time. If you're like 5e, there'll be content like that. We're trying to make it worthwhile, make a good solid book that's more than what you just get in your average trade paperback.
I think you just got a backer during the show too, because I don't remember that being the number. I thought it was something else.
That was the number, I think.
That was. It would be nice. It would be nice.
So
to
I want to refresh. I want to refresh. Let me see.
That's refresh.
Nope.
No.
All right.
No, still some, but no.
As soon as the show ends, I'll probably hope maybe people will go do it. How about that?
I really hope so. That would be nice. I haven't had any new ones today, so I like to get at least one a day, if I can. So
that's always nice. Yeah,
it is nice. We had one day that we didn't, but then we got a whole bunch on Comic-Con weekend. So I guess
that makes up for it.
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
That was great. So
there you go, folks. Go to that site, and again, you can get it. You can actually read a little bit of the comic for free there. A couple pages of each one as well. Get a taste. Check it out. He's also Miniature Dragon on Twitter, right? That's your Twitter handle.
I think it is right now. My wife keeps changing.
Oh no. I'm sorry. It's actually the name of
it's
Cybersymbiosis.
Yeah,
Cybersymbiosis. That's
my wife's been reading all these articles and like how to make your social media presence go stronger. She's like, we're going to try this today because this is what the article says. So, and she's been right about everything so far. So I'll trust her judgment.
She's an influencer.
I'd say so. Yeah.
And again, folks, here is after you check out Woody's, here's our Kickstarter, which also has not changed in that because I just refreshed it. But that's okay because I'm already really super happy with how we're doing. I'm really, really thrilled. And again, you can pledge there, get a whole bunch of cool stuff. And you can go to this link, tinyurl.com/Monster Tales.
And if you want to confess that you're the first person, because I don't know if we know, I don't know if it tells you.
Mark's probably able to know, I think.
I will do your voicemail, apparently.
Yes.
I was hoping to be the first person, but I couldn't get to it fast enough. So, yeah, he had messaged me, "Hey, we're live." And I'm like, "Okay, but I'm at work." I'll get to it as soon as I can. So, yeah.
Now I'm curious it's a mystery.
I'm curious too. I want to know if I'm really hoping it's not an SGU person, so that we just message them.
I would like to be
by
an
the way,
SGU person because they deserve it.
I definitely know the first one of mine was my dad. He
that's sweet.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah. But I kind of wonder who. Oh, I'm not logged in. Okay,
I can confirm who it is. I don't know who is SGU or not. Oh,
all right. Well,
so you can message
let them
us,
know.
Maybe message
let them know some random dude is going to give them a voicemail message at some point. And and thanks, Razzie, for coming.
So just anyone first. Well, yeah, it was the very first Kickstarter person, right? That was
I
the
don't
idea, what
know.
we said?
I don't remember. But
Mark's,
I'm doing
remind us
it
it was
either
something
way.
else. He thought that it was the first person gets the voicemail.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
he's
just let
like,
me know.
no, Francis, every single person the first week you got to do it for.
I don't care. I'll do it. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. I am confident in my impersonations that they are bad, but they'll also be enjoyable.
No,
So
they're
I will be
great.
happy to do them.
And John tells you to get on the interview, by the way.
Okay, I'll do a video then.
And Debris is
look
the
at
show
email.
Marks couldn't remember before.
Oh, there you
that
go.
lasted one season. Razzie says SCP would definitely be in your area of interest. I bought 2 of the official art books at New York Comic Con earlier this month. I'll definitely be coming back. Oh, nice. I've been to New York Comic Con.
I think there's an official RPG now as well for it.
Oh,
wow.
Well, yeah. You need to get on that, Jeff. SCP is interesting.
Oh, he thought it was the first SGU person. How about
Whatever. I don't care.
If you're cool with it, because that's right. Why don't we do both? Why don't we do the very first person and the first SGU person? How about that?
That's fine. Yeah.
If that's cool with you?
Yeah. First off, I don't, especially since nobody did that because of that prize.
They all did it because of that. They all ran to their computers. How do you think we got so many in the first 24
that's
hours?
true. They're like, oh my god, I need to get Francis into my voicemail.
I can't be. That's why Woody was cursing, like, I'm at work. Oh, god damn it.
Well, I would have done it immediately, but I was in the middle of God, what were we doing? For the last week it's been like nothing but emergency after emergency at work.
No.
I was probably elbow deep in a machine I was repairing.
Oh,
So
okay.
well,
yeah.
You know what? When we all do our next Kickstarters, we'll make sure we'll do it on at a time where everyone can go ahead and jump in, and I will do that.
Yeah,
voicemail.
and then we can all race to see who gets to be the last one.
I see the voicemail guy.
Greg says, I need a Bashir voicemail, but doing a Sean Connery accent.
Oh my god! Well, doesn't matter, Greg, because you think everything I do is a Sean Connery accent.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, that'd be
so
good.
I
If you're
won't do
Bashir,
it
they'll
all.
be like, oh, yes, Garrick. I would like to have lunch with you.
Can I do the Sean Connery accent as Jeff does it though? Can I do that instead?
I think you have a good Connery accent, actually.
He does, but he really enjoys when Greg and I try to copy his Sean Connery accent.
Yeah.
And yes, John is right. You can also get a copy of his new, fairly new sci-fi book, Academy Bound YA book, on the Kickstarter as well. So lots of books you can get.
You can get a signed copy of my book too. Oh my god! I know.
Love it.
Okay. So I want to get you guys' opinion about something. So we were debating about this, and my wife kind of talked me out of it because she runs a bookstore and knows how much this can backfire. But because it's in the age of the internet, like everybody's so spread out, right? Like Keenan, he's on the show, he's in the Dakotas or something, and I've got like one of my artists is in Canada, and then I've all these, everybody's everywhere, and we were debating about having people like sign a sticker and then attach the sticker to the book as a way to get them to be able to sign the book, because we cannot just ship 50 books to Canada. But apparently people flip the F out when you do that. Like they'll even like send hate mail to the creator of a book sometimes if that's how they get it.
Because it's not on the book, it's on a thing that's attached to it.
So I'll tell you what Marx has said, because he's thinking about possibly doing this. It's called, I guess, a plate in author stuff, where you send the thing along to all the authors, they sign this little thing. You send it to them, and then if they want to, they can stick it into the book as a sticker, but they don't have to. It's not already stuck in there.
So
that's an option, because then you're just giving it to them. They can even just throw it in the front of the book if they want.
Yeah, I have the the collector's edition of the Rifts RPG, and they did that where it's like they had a blank page, everybody signed it, and then they stuck it. Then that's how the book came.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool though. I like that.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So I think that's one way to get it if you want to do it that way. Because you're right. There's no way to do it if you're spread apart like we are too.
Yeah, but the part that blows my mind is like they have some of these authors of like they're writing and they're somehow physically disabled. They cannot sign their name 1,000 times, and they get like a name stamp, and people like flip out over that, and it's just, good God, these people are writing a book for you.
Listen, people like to do gymnastics. They like flipping around.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We're just trying to. Mark wants to tell me about the new novel by Jeannie that ties into the short story. Wow. All right. So there's lots of perks, guys, on the Kickstarter.
Hey, there it is.
There you go.
He likes riffs.
There you go.
And by the way, you weren't doing the Sean Connery right now. Oops. Yeah,
Let's do
great.
Bashir.
Razzie says, listen, man, don't tell me about an SCP RPG or I'm going to give them more money, and I want to give you guys my money. Well, Razzie, thank you so much. We would love your money. We love that you're watching, but if you want to for a Kickstarter or us here, we would love it. And what kind of impressions are we talking here? Before you tell that, Woody, I got to do this because I forgot twice now, and Francis also isn't helping me remember. I'm sorry, it's my fault, not yours, Francis. I'm just trying to share the flame.
What did I do? What did I forget?
You did nothing. It's me, the Patreon.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, it's totally me. So let's give a super geeky shout out to our Patreon supporters. We really love them and we appreciate this. You give a monthly amount, $1, $2, $5, whatever amount you want.
Yeah.
It helps us out a lot. I'm trying to get the link up here if I can find it. I got too many freaking links up my ass.
Yeah, and if you're a $10 patron, you get your shout out usually at the middle of the show, right before we get into the final question. So,
but this time near the end of the show, apparently.
Near the end of the show,
but it's still good.
So
it's all good.
I guess Razzie, I'll do an impersonation per thing, so you get an idea, I guess, of which ones. I don't know, but sure, I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. No, but Jeff, you can't. I can't. I'm not gonna. I don't have 10. Well, maybe I do.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna share them, right?
Yeah, we're gonna share them. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I guess I'll do my most famous one because it's the one I do the most. But, yes, to Maria and Justin Duran from KLI Brand, you guys make my 007.
Nice.
And yes, this is me doing Francis doing Sean Connery, and thank you to Craig Allen Poole. Remember, someone fucks the prom queen and I'm fucking up this quote from The Rock. What is the quote?
It just says, you're best. You're best. That's the one.
Was it losers?
I don't remember.
Losers do their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Prom queen.
Yeah. All right, keep going.
All right. There's also Bane. So Rachel J, you are the best thing that could ever happen to us here at the show because you're here with your J. Love your J.
Oh, and Victor Snyder, this is my Bane. Oh, and I really love your support. I'm just going to copy all yours.
Yeah, I cannot imagine the production meeting where they decided that was a good idea to make Bane sound like that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I remember that first trailer. You couldn't understand him anyway in that first trailer. It was amazing. Of course, you can also have me as Victor Snyder. No, you did that one. Tammy Anderson, you get Joker as your voice for you. So there you go.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Shit, how do you do the Joker? Damn, it's so hard. And you get and Johnny Pappas. That's not like the Joker at all. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Just channel Mark Hamill.
Thank you so much, Johnny Pappas, for your great support. I hate Batman. But it's not Mark Hamill. It's Mark Hamill. It's Mark Hamill doing an amazing voice.
That's
yeah.
Maybe Terry Field,
I hate you.
Have Smeagol as your precious Patreon support.
See, Francis could do them all. These are so tough.
Go ahead.
Shit. I don't even know if I can Smeagol. Smeagol. Yes, I'm Smeagol. And it's thank you to Zendria for giving me the one ring.
Gotta high pitch the voice. Gotta pitch the voice up.
You could be Jaloo. You could do your best Arnold impersonation. Yeah, you're the best. You're the best patron member. Yeah.
Even better. Get to the Cethos. Get to the Cethos right now. You're the best. We're gonna pump you up.
My gosh.
Oh my god.
All right, folks. If you don't or
Jeff,
want us to do that,
can you do my impersonation every episode, please?
Okay, I'll try. I just thought of it. Should do it. Anyway, folks,
awesome.
if you want us to do more of that or maybe never do that again, go to patreon.com/supergeekedup and pledge any amount. It definitely helps us out. Or again, you can hit that $sign and do a super chat right now, which is a one-time thing on YouTube.
Sorry,
These impressions, sweet baby Jesus, they are a delight. Thank you, Razzie. This is my comment of the day. This made my night.
Yeah.
That he or she thought that.
I think it's she. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's what I was. You're right. That's what I was assuming at first. I didn't want to make too many assumptions, but Huntress. But some people cross-gender cosplay.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
hang on. I don't know what if this is like in pain or to our accents, or he liked it. I don't know.
Heyo.
By the way, he says they flip out like a ninja, the people. And I signed your book while doing backflips, is what the author should say.
Yep.
She. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Razzie. Okay, good. My first thought was correct. I wanted George Takei.
Oh, that's true. I should have done George. Oh my. Tommy, you're the best.
Oh my.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys can make a lithographic plate and send that to the printer. Very cost effective and high quality.
Oh, there you go.
For like the different author signature she means.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like it. And I cross-play Arsenal and Azrael, so it's all good. All right, perfect. There you go.
Razzie's DC all the way, it looks
Razzie, I want to, again, if you're comfortable sharing, I want to see your Huntress cosplay. If you have any pictures, feel free to send it super
That
super
might be the picture right there, actually.
No, I think that's
that's an actual
artist.
professionally drawn picture. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, no, that would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
amazing.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Arsenal and Azrael, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that should be our new segment. Like I just copy your impersonations when we do Patreon.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'm gonna have to think of new ones. I know I do more, but I just never think of them.
Yeah, let's bust out some new ones. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Maybe I'll do some more. Let's see if I can. I'll have to see if I'll work on my Christopher Walken and I'll work on my
the more cowbell. That was terrible.
Have you guys ever heard?
That was my first time ever attempting a Christopher Walken.
Have you guys ever heard of Duralius and Associates?
Wait, somebody kept bringing that up on the show. I think on the chat.
Yeah,
Woody.
It's a cartoon. I might have. Well, yeah. No, it's a little like a YouTube cartoon, but one of the guys who made the show could do a Christopher Walken impression, so they created Sir Walken as a character.
Nice.
So it's a Christopher Walken as a knight.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I will happily send you pics. Razzie says, thank you so much. Awesome. I also like, I don't know if that's your real name, but I like just Razzie. That's a good name to call someone. What do you guys think of the Sulu cameo on Lower Decks, which is the one of the Star Trek animated shows, if you don't know, folks? I haven't seen it, any of them. I hear a lot of good things about the show.
I haven't seen that episode yet.
Have you, Francis, do you watch?
I haven't. I don't watch anything.
I guess. What do you think, Jalou? Tell us.
Yeah, what do you think?
Did he go,
Oh my.
Probably not.
No, he got it. But George Takei, I feel, is cool because he doesn't mind kind of poking fun at himself, I feel, right?
Yeah.
You think that? Yeah.
No, yeah. He's perfectly fine doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, folks, feel free to send in some more impersonation suggestions that we can do. Maybe we'll make that a Patreon perk too or something.
Yeah. Okay.
But you just said you wanted to do more.
Well,
no, yeah, I got to work on them now, though.
Greg does it every week.
Listen, I just do them on the spot, man. After you do them, so I don't. So
I know, yeah, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry. Just it doesn't matter. They love it, no matter what it is.
No, I want it to be semi-accurate at least, but yeah.
The TOS cartoon, Star Trek cartoon is the best. Greg loved that original series cartoon.
I mean, that was that was Hanna-Barbera, I think, wasn't it?
I didn't think Hanna-Barbera did. Did they?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I loved a lot of the stuff they did.
I think it was Filmation, actually.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He bought you a Roku?
I guess so. I haven't. I apparently he sent me something. I haven't checked my mail yet though, so I'll have.
Oh
to
wow, that's very nice.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's
I will.
Kingly
I
gift.
guess. Yeah, it's quite very.
I bet you could do Tony. They're great. That was not good, but I was trying. That's all he says, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he says other stuff, but that's his name. That's his slogan. Well, you know what, folks? What Francis also needs to get a little serious here for a minute, but I'm sure Francis.
I mean, yeah,
make it humorous.
You can make it
Francis,
humorous. I don't know. I've been making fun of it, even though it's serious. I don't care.
What do you need, Francis?
Well, I need your help
because maybe we got some new viewers. Maybe they know someone who can help out.
That's true. I look. It's all fun and games until someone loses a kidney, which is. Which is what's my situation is. I have chronic kidney disease and I have failed kidneys. So if you're down, if you have to have a kidney lying around in between the cushions of your couch, or maybe you forgot it under the bed and
Or
you
it's
just
in
happen to have one lying
cryogenics,
around in
frozen.
well, yeah, preferably not dusty or anything. It'd be great because I am currently looking for a kidney right now. So if you want to go to uclakidney.org, you can go ahead and get me one if that's something that you're into.
Go ahead and get me one.
If that's something that you're into.
What really will happen, folks, is you fill out a form there. It doesn't commit you to anything, but you just
no commitment.
They see if you could even be compatible or your medical history is okay. You just fill out some information, but you also have to put Francis Fernandez his name, which is what Francis.
That's my name, Francis Fernandez. That's my name.
And his birthday, which is November 8th, 1980. That's what you got to fill in the form.
Yes.
So do you have to have a compatible blood type or something, or how does that work?
I am very fortunate to have a blood type that is a universal recipient. So
very good.
I'm good for any kidney for the most part. I think they're going to just test you for everything else. Like
some people have diabetes, usually can't do it and stuff like that. So you got to give your health history. Yeah.
But if it's something that y'all are interested in, any new listeners, I mean, no obligation. Yeah, or
spread the word.
Yeah. It's just, that's my current situation. I don't talk about it too much because I get it, but it's what's happening right now.
But we want to keep mentioning here sometimes because we have a forum to get the word out.
Yeah. So
thank you, folks, for listening.
Yes, thank you.
We should get you a cybernetic implant.
I would love a cybernetic kidney. Yeah. Oh man, I wanted to filter everything.
We're actually probably in the not too distant future, right? We're talking about being able to 3D print or somehow actually make.
They're already 3D printing organs, but
they are.
It's way away from being viable in the sense of.
But that'll be that happens. That'll be a game changer, man.
I mean, they're already they're 3D printing meat. You can get a 3D printed steak. So.
And remember, there's no sugar in that either. Like what he told
us. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So, there you go, Razzie. Same. I am AB negative, I think, or maybe AB positive. Actually, I'd rather be positive.
Wait, Greg. Oh, does Greg mean on his show he played sad music?
Oh yeah, he played. Yeah, so he brought it up last time I was on. He played sad music in the background. He mentioned it. No, that's good. Please play the sad music. Play sad Hulk music. Actually, if you can get the sad Hulk music at the end of
Hulk,
of Incredible Hulk, that'd be amazing. Because that'd be really funny.
Oh, that is a nice early. Yes, you're right. Oh, you're right. November 8th. Your birthday is coming up. That is a nice early birthday present.
What's funny is for the last, I don't know, decade and a half, I was able to avoid anyone knowing when my birthday was. But it's because it's required for the whole kidney thing. Like everyone knows now, and it's it makes me sad. But it's all fine.
Please get Francis a kidney. Y'all have two. You can spare one. There you go.
That's true. And it's a quick recovery for anyone who doesn't decide to donate. Again, living donor just means I get to. It lasts longer. In other words, I won't need one for a very, very long time if it's from a living donor. So that's why it's been kind of why we're talking about it, because that's why it's important. Otherwise, I could wait, I guess. But the wait time here in California is 10 years. So.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's the wait time in California, which you think is weird because we have 40 million people or whatever in California. It's it still takes 10 years to get a kidney. It's
must be a lot of kidney failure in California. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's probably it. Actually, you're not wrong. But
all the alcohol. I met a girl one time that had 3 kidneys. Yeah.
Wait, is this
we need to find her kid, Francis? She's got
is this real?
It's real. Wow. Yeah. So we were on our way from someplace, and there was a drunk driver that caused an accident, and I couldn't stop because the road was wet. Long story, but this drunk driver caused an accident, and my friend's girlfriend was in the middle seat, and she had only had the waist belt. And so because she had 3 kidneys, she got an internal injury because the seatbelts were designed for a regular configuration, but everything's in the wrong place. So it was just she almost bled to death from that. But it was oh,
jeez.
I feel like she should have told people, she should have known how much danger she was in. You're
hey, 3 kids, I'm a mutant.
But she was okay.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, everything was fine. She got to the hospital in time. No, this has the right ending. But it was just if it was me, I'd be that's right. I'm genetically superior to you. I have 3 kidneys.
That's what she should always say. I'm genetically superior to you.
Like if I had something like that, everybody would know.
I am.
It's a talking point.
What are the mutants called? Homo superior, right?
Homo superior. Yes. Viva Homo superior.
By the way, Razzie says blood type AB plus confirmed. Don't tell the vampires. Okay, we won't.
Yeah. You and me both, Razzie. You and me both.
So at work, we have to go to this corporate headquarters that I will not say what it is, just for smart reasons. But you have to have this access card to go in the gate, right? And the gate, if you do it wrong, it flashes. It shows this little icon that's on there that says, no, you can't enter. But the icon is the X-Men logo. So I keep telling people that it's actually a mutant detector. It's not actually a security gate.
Nice.
So it's like,
legit.
oh, I'm
That's
a
legit.
filthy mutie. Okay. That's it's really detecting the mutants.
That's why you always want to get in wrong first before they let you in. It's like,
exactly.
No,
Yeah,
they know.
And it's weird when the security guards look at you and like they don't understand what you're saying. They kind of have that like, what are you talking about? And you're like, Jesus Christ, just let me in.
Francis, I agree with Tam here. Since I did your impersonations, Francis can do Jeff's Italian accent. That's all right. You should do my Italian accent.
Okay.
You got to do it louder than that.
Jeff, I'm going to vote right now that your monk is not Italian.
I'm the art of the role. I spoke like this all the time as the chef's cousin.
Yeah, but we're playing Star Wars, so.
But you do not.
Italians
you don't know of the
exist.
secret of the planet that you have not heard of, where everyone talks like this.
Yeah, Italians don't exist in a galaxy far.
All right, anyway, let the Francis do it.
Oh man! Every time I do Italian, it's muted. My Italian is always, all right. It's me, Mario. Hello, everybody.
That's pretty good. You got to work on it a little bit.
I know. I can work on it.
Hey, speaking of that, I finally saw the Super Mario Brothers trailer before Black Adam.
Okay,
I did,
and
it looks great.
Yeah, I thought it looks really good. I loved Keegan-Michael Key's Toad voice, and even though people like to criticize Chris Pratt. I thought it was good. It was very good.
He does a New Yorker accent right at the end. It sounds just like him up until the end, and I'm like, do that all the time. Do that last bit.
Yeah, the New Yorker will work.
The Mushroom Kingdom. You know,
I think it looks fun.
But he's supposed to be
your cousin from Boston.
A pudgy Italian plumber that eats magic mushrooms to get big.
Yes, that's right. And he talks like this.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Maybe you could use the evil British person accent when you were playing Star Wars.
You know, you could do that. You could do your French.
I'm not gonna do any accent because that doesn't fit my character.
Okay, good.
But now I'm gonna ask
Razzie
Greg. I think we got to have some NPCs that I can do accents on, Greg.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Raz has a recommendation for you though. Oh, maybe that's for me actually.
That's what I do. I just automatically do this myself. That's what you should do. You got to talk like it with your hands. That is the key. I do it, but I'm not even trying to do it.
Here's the thing, Razzie. When you show up for the next episode, I'll do the Italian accent with the hands.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get people to come back. Good ploy.
I'm just terrible at accents. Like I just can't do it. I'm feeling awkward.
Then you should not be making fun of other people.
I sound stupid.
But see, on this show, people like it when we sound stupid, so we do it.
Yeah. I know, yeah. We everything's exaggerated, and that's what's fun about it.
Once Super Mario Brothers comes out of streaming, I want to have Jeff do a voiceover of all the Mario lines as a parody. It will be amazing. Jalou, that is a fantastic idea. And then you, Francis, you're gonna do all the other voices.
I'll be Bowser, Luigi. Yeah, I'll do all the. That's Donkey Kong, of course.
I thought we were doing Fat Albert.
No, Seth Rogen plays Donkey Kong in that. So
yeah,
I actually think it's amazing how comfortable you guys are goofing off like that. I just could never quite.
Oh, thanks.
There. Yeah.
Oh man.
Many years of practice being goofballs.
Yeah.
I was a drama kid, so I'm perfectly.
Yeah.
I was not, dude. I was as shy as hell when I was younger. Like I would never think I would ever do this.
Yeah.
I was too. I mean, I still am. It's just,
I know, but that was cool that you were drama. Like I couldn't do that when I was younger.
Yeah. I had my first kiss in drama in my drama class.
Oh, you told me this. That's right. Stage kiss, right?
It was a stage kiss, but it was technically my first kiss ever. And my first attempt at the kiss, I got her chin, and so I kissed her chin for the scene. And then after that, I actually got her lips, and it was like, this is weird. But whatever.
He's like, I prefer the chin.
Well, the stage direction was kiss her like she's your girlfriend. I'm like, I've never had a girlfriend. I don't know what to
At
do.
least he didn't say kiss her like she's your mom.
Oh God. There'd be a lot more tongue. Anyway.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God, I literally almost choked because I was swallowing.
Wow.
Anyway. That I find really unbelievable there, Greg.
Well, no, but people probably don't think that about us either, right?
That's true.
I believe it. Greg never tells a lie. I always believe him.
Exactly. Bashir is every actor.
Right. That wasn't a lie. He just got it wrong.
Right. That's true.
All right, folks. All right. So I think we got everything done now, right? I didn't forget anything.
Did.
All right. So
thanks for staying for
yes. Oh, this is a very long episode.
an
Thank you,
extra
folks.
long. Yeah, supersized.
Again,
episode,
thank you.
so
Welcome to new people like Razzie, which I think, unless you're somebody else on a pseudonym, I think that's your first time. And everybody come back, our regular viewers, we appreciate you very much. If you're watching in post, thank you as well. Go to Woody's Kickstarter. Check out ours if you like as well, Kickstarter. Remember, Woody, I, Greg, and Chaz will be on tomorrow night on the Art of the Roll channel, 10:15 Eastern, 7:15 p.m. Pacific. To play Star Wars 5th edition, so D&D rules with Star Wars, set in the Old Republic, so thousands of years before A New Hope. We're going to play some cool characters, have some fun, twitch.tv/Art of the Roll, and you can chat live just like you're doing now and have fun with us. And we'll
I hope one of you is a Yoda character. That'd be great.
I'm not. I'm actually recreating the character I played when Keenan was jamming Star Wars. So if he's still on, Keenan, show up for that.
Nice.
Yeah. And Chaz is a Jedi, and I am a monk, actually. I'm a Twi'lek monk.
Oh, nice.
Twilight. It's
See,
Twilight.
well, that's what I see. People debate this.
Yeah.
Is it Twilight? See, I don't know. Is that for sure, though? I was curious about that. I hear both ways. I hear both ways all the time.
We're going to have to ask George Lucas, but I've always heard it, whenever it's spoken out loud, I always hear it Twi'lek.
I've heard of both. So you're right. We'll have George Lucas on the show. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
All right, George. If we can happen. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks again for watching.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you to Woody for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, boy. Hang on. It's like you pronounce Jeff and Gif.
Gif or
It is like that. It is just like that.
Gif.
Yeah.
I know, but I like Jif better, so I'm going to say Jif, just like maybe I want to say Twilight.
Graphic.
No, I like Twilight better, maybe, actually. All right, I'll decide it. I'll figure it out.
Well, you know what? You're playing it. You can decide because it's
I'll
your
probably
people.
just go back and forth, to be honest with you. I won't be I'll just because I won't be consistent. All right, Francis wants to get out of here, I guess. He's doing the bat
I don't know.
or something. I don't know what he's doing. But thank you, folks. We'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully, 10 p.m. Eastern for more shenanigans. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye. Ooh. Oh, no, I didn't hit it. We're still on.